What's up, y'all? What's good? Welcome to the What Up Dope Show. It's your boy Dame D, and I am back with another one. Here we go, Game 4 of the Pistons versus Cleveland Cavaliers. I'm a little late starting off, but here we go. We are having a few technical difficulties, but here we go. So I'm just now getting set up, so give me a second, guys. Just getting set up, so I gotta get a few things together.
Physical, that's the brand of basketball that Detroit wants to play on both ends of the floor.
Gotten to this point in the series where you would think these two teams know each other like the back of their hands, but Kenny Atkinson said it's actually a lot more.
Okay, Cleveland with the ball up top. Detroit on the defense. Allen for two. What's going on, everybody? I need y'all to hit that subscribe button on your way in. Was a little late starting up, but we are here. Okay, with the ball up top.
Second playoff triple-double came in game 3. That one's knocked out of bounds off of Allen.
They got to be aggressive this game. We can not allow the turnovers we had in game 3 late in the game happen again today.
Those bigs are up. They are trying to attack Cade Cunningham as he comes off every pick and roll.
Robinson Duncan.
It's the cutter Thompson outside.
Robinson passes off to Cade. Cade for 3. Got it. Let's go. We gotta have a great game today, guys. Great game today. 3-2. Mobley down low, passes it up. Harden for 3. Got it. Okay, come bringing it up. Full court. He's double teamed. Passes off to Durham. Durham goes up. Rejected. He gets the rebound back. Back to Harris. Tobias on the back down. He's taking it back up top. Tobias back down low. There you go. Tobias for 2. Got it. Hey, he's been sensational for us. Let's go. 5-5, Detroit, Cleveland. What's going on, everybody? I need for you guys to like, comment, subscribe, and share. The comment section is definitely open. Oh, I got to change my banner.
Tough triple. That doesn't go, and it falls right into the hands of Thompson. He struggled with foul trouble at times in this series, but he's been heavily impactful. But
another turnover.
Harden scoops it up. Finds his spot.
Harden for 3. Got it. It's early. Now here we go. Detroit taking the ball back up top, down 5-8. Harris with the ball, driving. Pass it off to Durham. Deflected. Durham got to get a lot more aggressive. Oh wow, yeah, we can't have turnovers like that.
But the Beard stepping up, and then right here gets his feet set, the seams, and right away a great start, a great continuation from Harden in this game 4.
And he'll take it inside this time. He gets hit a couple of times as he hits.
Hard, Noah.
Yeah, he definitely is feeling the effects of the double hit before going directly into that stanchion, but he does get up. He'll take his 2 free throws.
And doing a good job mixing and matching. Relocated, hit a 3, just hit another 3 in transition, and now takes the drive.
Okay, that had to be on Duncan Robinson.
Cade Cunningham, and one of the best at drawing fouls. You saw him sweep through the arms of Robinson.
What's going on, everybody? Over you guys had a great great Mother's Day yesterday.
Thought in game 3, he had a great mixture of shot attempts. It was to the rim, it was the floater, it was the off the ball threes, and then at late game,
Harden made the first free throw. On you guys weigh in, please hit that subscribe button. Your boy is closing down on 1,000 subscribers. Without your help, I cannot do it.
It was a season in which he averaged his highest points per game since his days in Houston, where he was the league.
Harden for the second free throw, made it. Okay, 10-5 Cleveland.
Since he's arrived in Cleveland, he has told him whatever.
Thompson with the ball, bringing it up. Passes up to Durham up top. Down low to Cade. Rejected.
Mobley coming over. It's a great basket, and it's set by Duncan Robinson. Smart to use him as a screener because of the way he shoots the basketball. Mobley saw it the whole way, and he meets that offensive player right there at the rim.
16 to shoot. Cunningham will look for an option here. Detroit 2 for 6 to start this game. Cleveland 3.
K with the ball. Back up to Duncan Robinson for 3.
Dribble up. And it's off the heel.
Didn't get it.
Nice job by
All right, rebound for Allen. Cleveland with the ball. Harden up top.
Off the screen. Couldn't get downhill on Duran. Now he's got the switch. That means Allen's got the smaller Thompson. Heavily physical defender, but they want the ISO for Harden. Creates the space.
Didn't get it.
Doesn't get the roll.
Actually, good defense there. Jalen Duran sliding his
Rebound by Thomas.
staying in front of him there and contesting that shot.
Disjointed start offensively here for Detroit.
Thomas trying to take him one-on-one.
Mobley knocked away out of bounds.
And how about
All right, out of bounds Detroit ball.
game from Evan Mobley? Had a block on Duran. You saw the help there on Cunningham on that back door. And then once again, defending Thompson and almost causing a turnover there with those active hands.
Crowd reacted demonstratively. And that would be why, because they now called it a jump ball.
How was that a jump ball?
Thompson.
Should have been a foul.
So they're gonna have to
You know, so, but like I said, again, last game, we fought against Cleveland and the referees. Hopefully they'll straighten that out this game.
Thompson. So that's what you would think.
In the first half, I should say. The second half, they kind of got it together, but they did make some questionable calls that went Cleveland way.
Get him in the jump ball.
I mean, look, he is Duncan and Robinson in one. So you would think that if anybody could collect a jump ball, it would be a combo of
Oh,
those
my
two.
God, come on.
Cleveland wins it.
All right, Cleveland wins the jump ball.
4 minutes in.
Cleveland brings it up. Harden on the wing.
Better start than what we saw in the first couple of games in Detroit.
Passes it to Mitchell. Mitchell drives, passes it off. Back to Harden for 3. 5-13 Cleveland. Look like Detroit calls a timeout.
Getting away from the drive.
Yeah, we definitely need a timeout on that. You know,
Right here. Mitchell finds his teammate, James Harden, the beard.
yeah, they're hitting shots. So, you know, my thing with that is they got to continue his shots. As long as Detroit continue to play Detroit defense, our defense will allow us to get back and stay into the game. It's early right now, so you know, you can't look at that. You know, they're at home, they're hitting their shots. So, you know, like I said, we just started up. We started a little late. We're having a few technical difficulties, but we are here. We're going to do play-by-play game. But, yeah, you know, it's an early ball game. Cleveland is hitting shots in this first quarter. We'll get it together. Our defense just have to stay composed, and that's it, and hit shots. Yeah. So how's everybody Monday going? Hopefully everybody had a great Mother's Day weekend. Hopefully everybody was able to spend time with their mother and their family and friends. That's what it was about. Yep. So Cleveland is looking to tie this series up. Going back to Detroit, they are down 2-1. So they're looking to tie the series up 2-2. Going back to Detroit for the next game. So for the most part, man, we held court. We did what we needed to do at home, and now Cleveland is at home trying to protect their home court, and that's it. You know, but if we can snatch this game out of here, we will continue to have our foots on their throat. You know, we got to just stay aggressive, stay out of foul trouble, continue to make Cleveland free throw shooters because right now they're just shooting a bunch of jump shots, and right now they're hitting. That's okay. You know, once we get into a rhythm, we'll be able to match that intensity right now. You know, right now they got the crowd behind them. They're hitting shots, but we'll see will that last or continue for the rest of this first quarter. So it should be a really good game. Hopefully the refs will continue to let these boys play without it being any bullshitting ass calls. Because like I said, in that last game, it was a lot of questionable calls in that first half. You know, the second half, they let those boys pretty much come out and play. It still was a few calls that was questionable, you know, but for the most part, I could not complain. Detroit kind of killed their own selves in that second half with those 3 turnovers in a row. Let me know if you guys can hear me. I did not check. Here, let me do that now. Did not check to make sure you guys can hear me. I just came on in and went on in without checking my audio and video. You know, but hopefully you guys can hear me and see me good. There we go. You know, these commercials are like 5 minutes each. You know, but for the most part, man, we have to continue to play Detroit basketball, not panic. You know, they've jumped on us before early. You know, we just got to hold it down until, you know, our boys get in rhythm.
You've obviously faced this team multiple times in the regular season. Now you face them 3 times in the postseason. Are there still things to tweak and adjust? He said, absolutely. We're going to try new things, throw out new schemes. And we're seeing the early urgency from James Harden and this Cavs team. Obviously, they defended Cade in a different way in Game 3, so they're tweaking for sure. I also asked Max Strus, who played such a pivotal part in the win on Saturday, what needs to be repeated tonight? He said matching their physicality, defensively bringing that intensity, bringing the heart to the
Okay, Pistons with the ball. Durham up top.
The fans, which I love that answer as well, guys.
No turnovers. They're doubling down on Cade. Another turnover. I called it right then and there. As soon as I said it, Cade turned the ball over. That was all ball. See, there they go with these bullshit ass calls, which was what was all ball. I almost want to challenge that, but you know it is what it is. I just called it. I said no turnovers, and what do Cade do? Throw a fucking turnover.
He sniffs that out perfectly in Cleveland. They want to be opportunistic. They don't want to let Detroit set their defense. You create that turnover, get out and go.
The other thing that Kenny Atkinson said about the adjustments.
First free throw is made.
With everything on the table, he said, all right, we need to get out to these quick starts. He considered a lineup change. He thought.
Let me know if you guys can hear me clearly. I did not check my audio and video yet.
This is to his coaching staff, and it was almost unanimous. No, we need Dennis's energy.
Okay, they missed the second free throw. Detroit is on the run. Thomas with the ball, driving.
The physicality that Detroit's bringing. 1 out of 2 for Allen.
Thomas with the ball, back down low to Duncan Robinson. Oh my God, these turnovers are being costly. You know, and at the wrong time.
For Cleveland, causing all kind of problems here at the start for the Pistons.
Mobley spin, and Mobley's fouled by Thompson.
See, and these refs are just calling this bullshit. Let these boys play.
Thompson's had some issues in this series of staying out of foul trouble. Nice cut by Duncan Robinson, trying to make one more. Mobley, that length, it's flying in there. Like you said, that the activity level's so high, and then an aggressive effort.
I mean, that's all ball.
Mobley for the Cavaliers early on, going right at one of the elite defenders in the NBA.
This is a 10-0 run for the Cavaliers. Karis LeVert, who was a question mark coming into this game with a right heel contusion, is going to check in because Thompson just picked up his second foul. And Robbie, you would ask JB.
Okay, come on. We got
you coach something like this with Asar Thompson, who is
they're on
incredibly physical. And
now after this free throw 11-0 run, we got to get Cade or Harris the ball coming down. We need a bucket bad.
His secret ingredient there, the aggressiveness, but
they're up 11 points. All the way, LeVert for 2. Got it. There we go. We needed that bad.
Into the scoring column.
They were unsure if he was going to play. Dealing with that heel injury, and he comes right in, and he doesn't
up top.
Time getting it going. Look at the seal inside.
Oh my God! Another foul. We getting ready to be in a penalty early.
Jalen Duran there, as he rolls there, just seals inside and fighting, using that lower body there, giving up a little bit of weight. With the activity, as we said, of these bigs on both ends for Cleveland, really causing a lot of damage against Detroit.
And Detroit's going to need more here from Jalen Duran. It's been
we definitely are.
5 minutes of this game for him.
Already 14 fouls.
Harden for 3. Didn't get it. Rebound Thomas.
The bonus the rest of the way. 6.5 to play in this opening quarter.
LeVert with the ball up top.
But they do have 5 early turnovers.
LeVert driving.
The driving kick.
Hey, Harris for 3. Let's go. 10-16 Cleveland.
Great drift to the corner by Tobias Harris. A timely 3.
Mitchell into the paint. Trying to get it back out.
We got to just continue to play, make these guards jump shooters. Harden with the ball driving.
The long strides and the tough finish.
Wow.
They just kept seeking out the Duran matchup. Detroit kept trying to rotate out.
10-18 Cleveland. Tobias Harris with the ball up top. Down low to Durham. Come on, Durham. There we go. Durham for 2. That's how we got to do. We got to put him down low deep. So, therefore, they're not able to double.
Mitchell the cross. Mobley
Back up top for Mobley for three. Didn't get it. Too long. Detroit on the rebound. Tobias Harris with the ball. Cade with the ball. Cade driving. Back up top to Levert. For three. Got it. There we go. 15-18. Cleveland calls a timeout. So that's all I'm saying. We just got to continue to play Detroit basketball and stay patient and don't panic. And that's what Detroit does best. Okay, we got a comment. Teddy Belcher 4 ultra wide. Said who's playing? I'm not understanding. Who's playing? Detroit and Cleveland. I guess that's what you meant. Detroit versus Cleveland.
It is my honor to officially.
It should be in it's in the title. So, but what's good, Teddy? Hopefully you hit that subscribe button on the way in, man. I'm just doing a game play-by-play commentary on Detroit Pistons, Cleveland Cavaliers GAME-4. Let me turn this down, my bad. But yeah, what's going on out there? Make sure you guys are hitting that like, comment, and hitting that like button, and you're subscribing, and then the comment section is open. You know, definitely want you guys to interact with me tonight, doing play-by-play. Started a little late, but we are here. But like I said, Detroit has to just continue playing the defense that they're continue to play. Cleveland jumped off on us kind of early with 11. We kind of got into foul trouble, but the defense has clawed us back into the game. You know, so for the most part, Detroit does not panic. We always can stay consistent, you know, with the defense, and the defense will keep us in the game. You know, we just have to limit the turnovers. You know, we had a few bad turnovers already that led to points, and that's the difference in tonight's game thus far in this first quarter. You know, but for the first part, Teddy Belcher said, remember the 1968 NBA bubble? Lakers play home games in Cleveland Arena. That's a little bit before my time in '68. So I'm 50 years old, but I don't think I was watching games in '68. So what's good, man? Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Your boy's closing down on 1,000 subscribers. I cannot do it without you guys hitting that button. You know, but who won that? Well, I'm quite sure the Lakers probably won that back in that era. Okay, so you 50 also, but no, I don't remember that. And you said 68? Let me go back to your comment. Yeah, you said 68. How do you remember that and you wasn't born? Unless I'm doing the math wrong. You know, but yeah, man, this Detroit defense. You said it was a bubble arena. Okay, I remember the arena. I'm asking, I thought you were saying if I remember the game. Part of Cincinnati leaving Ohio. Yeah, but give me your thoughts on tonight's game, Teddy. Who are you going for? It looks like you are a Cleveland fan, so give me your thoughts on tonight's matchup, Cleveland versus Detroit. Should be a good game, man. These commercials are forever. I don't know what's going on. Well, I know what's going on. They got to pay their bills, you know, so they're trying to get all these betting commercials in, you know. But yeah, man, it's going to be a good game tonight. You know, Detroit just got to stay patient with their defense.
1 for 2 with a 3. Donovan Mitchell is currently scoreless. Just one field goal attempt. DraftKings for the #1 sportsbook for live betting. Get in on the action. Download the app and use promo code DUNK.
Okay, Teddy Belcher said, well, Detroit is lacking star power. Cleveland is name dropping themselves. I'm not going to say we're lacking star power. We got the star power. You know, people fail to forget that we got a #2 scorer. Tobias Harris is doing this thing. What I'm back just saw you were live. Yeah, yep. I'm live. What up, O'Connor, the GOAT? You know I'm live, man. Started off a little late, but I am here. Harden driving to the hole. Didn't get the floater. Detroit ball. Let's go. It's been a pretty good first half, man. Cleveland went on a 11-0 run. We clawed our way back into it. Now it's a 3-point game, 15-18. Detroit with the ball driving. I think we need to keep going to Levert, man. He's hot.
opportunities. Most importantly, get back and set up their defense.
Down low to Harris.
JB Bickerstaff, he feels like if you get them in the half court defensively, he likes their chances of going.
Listen, if they not doubling down on Harris, bam, keep going to him. Harris for 2, 17-18. You got to keep feeding Tobias. If they're not going to double on him, keep feeding him down low. Cleveland with the ball up top. Going down low to.
Back him down on the other side. He lost it momentarily.
He couldn't finish it. Let's go, defense.
Jenkins looking to push. Stewart running rim to rim. He's got the mismatch with Schroeder. Catch and finish.
There we go. It's the beef stew. Beef stew in. We got the lead. Here we go. 3:59 left in the first quarter. Detroit clawed our way back with the defense. And guess what? We are up by 1.
Now Levert tight defense on Strus. Who Kenny Atkinson said made the game.
Harden with the ball up top. Driving.
Cunningham in the 4th in game 3. And that's a double dribble.
Double dribble. Detroit ball. Let's go.
Instead, it'll be a turnover.
What's good, Connor, man? How you doing today? Hopefully you had a great Mother's Day yesterday. You were able to spend with your mom and your family.
Just taking his time getting this
Hopefully we get this W today. We're coming off that last loss in Cleveland.
rim run, mouse in the house, went right to it before Jared Allen could come with the double team.
Let me know if you guys can hear me clearly and hear the game clearly, because I have not checked my audio and video yet.
He's going to sit with a game high 11 points. He's got 11 of the 18 with Mitchell now back on the floor. Mitchell, Mobley, Spruce, Schroeder, and Tyson.
Jenkins driving. Pass it off to Stewart. Beef Stew. Beef Stew block. Got the rebound back. Passes off. Oh, my God. These turnovers are costly.
Turnover number 6.
Yeah, 6 turnovers already. Mitchell driving.
Levert cut him off. Half the shot clock gone. Mitchell wants to go to work. He'll float it up.
Floated, no good. See, and I think with the lineup we got, man, we are a little bit bigger than Cleveland. We can force them to be jump shooters.
Early offense for Levert.
Levert with the ball, driving.
Levert through the contact.
Oh, my God. Come on. You got to call a foul, ref.
And once again,
No good. Cleveland on the rebound. Mitchell with the ball driving.
causing him to maybe miss that shot. I've been impressed with his activity on defense. He's just been around the ball.
Okay, Donovan Mitchell with the ball.
Very aggressive early.
Going right.
In the first quarter.
Down the middle. Floater. No good. Oh, my gosh. We cannot hold on to the rebound.
Ball fake. Jumper. Off the heel.
Second chance points will kill you.
He can fly.
Jenkins flying to the ball. Oh, my God. The refs are horrible. We cannot buy a car. This is that same bullshit they were calling in game 3. He was not set. Charging card on Pistons.
What Jenkins was going to do and the little things that impact winning. Schroeder letting the officials know what the call was.
He likes to chat.
Oh, yeah.
We've established.
He's not afraid to instigate.
No, he's a loquacious man.
Oh,
That's it.
Teddy said, I need that Washington Commanders hat with
7, but
just the W logo. Okay.
giving up that early 11-point lead. Mobley on the outside.
Good defense up top by Stu.
Strus.
Ball passes off to Strus. Strus for 3. Didn't get it.
Collected by Stewart.
Beef Stu with the rebound. We got to hold on to these rebounds. Hey, with the ball driving. Up top, I should say. Driving. Hey for 3. In and out.
Goes right in the hands of Mobley. So Mobley with a second rebound.
I don't know if Luka's coming back tonight. I'm definitely going to look. Connor the GOAT said, is Luka coming back? I don't know. I'm gonna look. I'm definitely gonna look for you on that. Okay, Levert for 3. Hey, look, Levert is playing big, man. 22-20 Detroit.
Contributor off the bench here in the first quarter. It's just a team that doesn't
Mitchell.
have a ton of long-term playoff experience. 35th playoff game for Levert coming.
Mitchell for 3. Didn't get it.
The mark for Mitchell, but
Wow. They're called. Listen, we getting no calls. Yeah, I'm gonna look at half, Connor. Are you watching the game live, Connor? Let me know if you can hear the actual game over my commentary.
Down that top of the key 3-pointer there. I mean, he has bailed out the Pistons, and
Yes, he has.
Uncertainty as to whether he'd play. Well, he has played big here in this first quarter.
Yeah, and they had him on the injury report game to game that he had a heel injury that he might not play.
Yet to commit a team foul themselves.
Missed the first free throw.
With the NBA app, top to watch games live, follow trends that are shaping this series, and go behind the scenes in the Moments tab. Download the app now. So Tyson at the line. He has seen his minutes go down a little bit from the regular season, but Kenny Atkinson has loved his defense at the point of attack, especially against Cade Cunningham.
All right, Cade with the ball, bringing it up.
Physical defender, and see picking up full court, just trying to wear down Cunningham throughout the course of this game.
Approaching 1 minute to
Cade driving
Cunningham step back
for two. Got it.
With the size and then just the right.
That's what we got to keep doing.
Donovan Mitchell back, but Cade Cunningham always on balance.
And I'm surprised Cleveland I thought we were in a penalty.
Mobley swing.
Strus with the ball. Strus trying to drive, passes off to Donovan Mitchell. That should have been ups and downs. That should have been a double dribble.
Down by Mobley, 4 to shoot. He'll let it fly. That's short.
Mobley for three, didn't get it. 37 seconds left in the first quarter. Cade got the ball up top.
Rush. Cunningham on Mitchell. Drive, sidestep, kick out.
Jenkins with the ball driving up top.
And it's swiped down by Tyson.
Okay, Cleveland with the ball and can have the last shot. Getting ready to end this first quarter. Detroit by 3.
In the first. Cleveland just 32% from the floor. Detroit's at 53, but they've got the 7 turnovers.
Horrible.
For Donovan Mitchell.
Donovan Mitchell with the ball, just doing a lot of dribbling.
Mean mugs him as he pokes it out of bounds.
LeVert on the defense. Let's go.
Guarding his yard. Donovan Mitchell is
Just doing a lot of dribbling and not doing nothing.
in a 3-foot space, and he
1.2 seconds left.
he looked
So just pretty much put your hands up.
yeah, when we talked, we messed up.
No foul.
1.2 seconds left in the first. Shooter get it in. Mitchell gets it off.
No good.
Nearly.
Okay, so that's the end of the first quarter. Detroit was able to claw their way back with the defensive play, and the offense comes with the defense. Connor, the GOAT of Sub, said, yes, I am. It's good. Okay, good looking. Appreciate you, man. Connor, if you want to come in, man, I have not sent any invites out tonight. If you want to come in, send me your email. I can bring you up. You can be here live on stage with me, man. We can get a little game by game commentary going on. Connor the GOAT said, look at the starting lineup for the Lakers. Okay, man, hopefully Luka is coming back tonight, because if not, even if he does come back, I believe that series is over, Connor, because look, you got to look at it. Even if he does come back, he's not going to be in game shape, ready to go for what would that be, game 4? So give me your thoughts on that. If he come back tonight, do you think it'll be enough for the Lakers to pull out a W? I don't think him coming back tonight will mean – it'll mean a lot, but I don't think it'll be enough for them to – depending on how he play, because normally when you're coming back from injury, your minutes are limited. So he's probably going to be playing on limited minutes, I think. I think he can force game 5. Hopefully he can, man. Stretch it out for the rest of the teams. And that's what I was hoping for in that Philadelphia series, that they would stretch it out. But now you have New York sitting at home, resting their players up, getting ready for the winner of this series between Detroit and Cleveland. And then you have players that's already banged up, like with LeVert. He was game time decision with a heel. So we definitely need to. I'm not going to say hurry up, because Cleveland is. New York is already waiting. I hope LeBron stays one more year. I think he will. Meaning that they were not all the way 100%. So you really couldn't judge this year on that. They had a lot of injuries. But for the most part, man, they had a bad matchup in this round, I should say. I think next year OKC loses in playoffs first round. Wow, that's saying a lot, man. How can you say that, meaning that they're on top now and they have a chance to win the championship, unless they lose a lot of players, in the offseason next year. And it just depends on what teams do next year in the regular season leading up to the playoffs. But for you to say that they're going to lose like that is big. I think Golden State Warriors coming back. Yeah, I mean, I'm a Warriors fan too. I like the Warriors, but I don't think it'll affect OKC in the first round. That's saying a lot, kind of. But we'll see. I'm definitely a Warriors fan. In the West, man, they are big. I was just saying, whoever the East passed the face up, man, and San Antonio. I'm liking San Antonio.
You see that plus 14 in the first quarter?
But here we go, man. Look, LeVert for Detroit. He needs more minutes.
Played the rest of the first quarter.
Definitely.
Lead by 3. 14-point difference with LeVert.
I would love to see LeVert, Tobias, and Cade all out there at the same time, and I believe that's who's out there now.
And LeVert has taken it back for the Pistons.
LeVert with the ball.
Stays out there.
LeVert driving. LeVert pulls up. Got it. Hey, he's definitely cooking. 26-21 Detroit.
Kick it out.
Mitchell for 3. Didn't get it. Connor the GOAT of Sub said, did you see Wemby got ejected last night? I did not see the part where he got ejected, but I saw the game. They pulled it out. And I was wondering, I'm like, wow, Minnesota pulled this game out, and I realized that Wemby was ejected. So, it is what it is.
Stepped it up. And the foul's going to be called on Sam Merrill as he was battling for position with Duncan Robinson. The first foul period against the Cavaliers.
And there's so much respect for Duncan Robinson, particularly as a screener. How do you defend that? Cleveland having difficulty. And of course, LeVert on that last play.
Okay, LeVert with the ball inbounds to Cade. Cade up top. Cade to Durham. Back to Cade.
8 to shoot.
8 to shoot. Back to Durham. Durham driving. Got it. Let's go. Okay. 28-21 Detroit. Mobley with the ball up top. Back to Schroeder. Schroeder's driving. Back up top. Mobley up top. Got the 3. Come on. We cannot leave him shooters open like that at the top. Durham up top. Duncan Robinson driving. Got the foul. There we go. Connor, the GOAT of Sub, said, who do the Pistons play after this win series? New York is waiting on the winner of this series. That's why I say I wish we would have kept pace, because New York has already finished their series and they're waiting for the winner of this series. So, and we owe New York. I don't know if you remember, but a few years ago we played them, and Bronson, he lit our ass up. Oh my God, missed the first free throw. Come on.
So much praise for what he provides for this team, but he's playing certainly.
Come on, Duncan Robinson. We cannot listen. We have to almost be perfect on the road from this free throw line. We cannot be giving up money buckets. 1 for 1 from the line for Duncan. 29-24 Detroit.
He flies around on both ends. He runs you off screens. That's certainly
that should have been a travel.
This series goes on.
And the foul's going to be called on Ron Holland.
Foul call. Okay. Connor the GOAT of Sub says, oh, wow, if the Pistons play the Knicks, we might be cooked. Not really, man. It's all about matchups, and we match up pretty good on them. We would just have to take the ball out of their guard hand, Bronson's hand. That's it.
I agree.
And force them to be shooters. With our defense, we would be able to contain the rest of New York. Strus for 3. Got it. Yeah, it'll be a good series. It's about matchups.
Cleveland now 5 of 14 from 3. Detroit efficient 4 of 8 to start this game. LeVert, tough one.
Hey, LeVert, and that was a tough shot. I like LeVert. LeVert playing minutes got to go up. 31-27 Detroit.
This playoff run already with 12 points. Mobley had stripped by LeVert.
Good defense. But yeah, man, Connor to go. It's all about matchups. Bronson will be a tough matchup for our guards. I don't know if Duncan Robinson will be able to contain him. We may have to put like maybe it just depends, man. It's all about matchups, but I think we match up good with New York. We just got to be physical with them boys. You know, and that's something Philadelphia could not do. Strus with 3 did not make it. Detroit driving.
Thompson back on the floor with
Thompson with the ball. Back to LeVert. LeVert for 3. Come on, LeVert. You got to get a better set.
That's the second miss so far tonight. Makes a driving kick.
Strus driving. Didn't get it. Yeah, we got to close these rebounds out. All right. And just turn the ball over. Wow. See, and I was just talking about that. Listen, we may want to reconsider Thomas dribbling this ball up. He's been having a lot of turnovers. I like him, you know, but these are what the fuck? You know, I didn't like that shot by Durham. For 3. Okay, Cleveland just took the lead. That was a horrible 2 plays of possessions, defensive and offensively, for the Pistons. It was horrible turnover by Thomas trying to bring the ball up. We cannot allow for our small forward to be bringing the ball up court and making turnovers like that. You know, these are situations where we have a chance to open the lead up, and, you know, turnovers like that stop our drives from, you know, breaking this lead up, man. You know, but yeah, back to that that New York matchup series, man. It's all about matchups, and I think, you know, with the Detroit defense, we'll be able to match up good. You know, we'll just have to worry about, you know, Bronson and I forget their small forward name, their big guy. It'll come to me in a second, but, you know, pretty much those guys are shooters, you know, and that's what we want them to do, is shoot a lot of shots. You know, you just have to be physical with those guys. I think with Bronson, man, take the ball out of his hand at half court, make him pass the ball and give the ball up to other guys and force other guys to shoot the ball. You know, and we'll be all right with that series. You know, we're the number 1 seed, so for the most part, we'll have home court advantage. You know, only thing we have to do is just protect our court, you know, and steal a game out of each, you know, teams like tonight. We have to get this road game tonight. We have to get this W tonight. We cannot allow Cleveland to think that they have a chance to win this series. I'm streaming live on Facebook now, but I prefer everybody to come over here on my channel. Most of the people that's watching, a lot of people are on Facebook watching, but I'm live on Facebook, I'm live on Instagram and YouTube right now. So check me out. I'm Damon Jefferson over there on YouTube. I mean on Facebook. Sorry about that. So yeah, if you go over to Facebook, let me know if everything is everything over there. I have not checked. Like I said, we were running a little late today, so I came straight in and set everything up and did not check my audio and video. So hopefully everything is good. You said that you can hear me good and you can hear the audio from the game. Yeah, but for the most part, man, this is a really good game. Detroit is doing really good. Who's impressing me today is LeVert, man. You know, he wasn't even scheduled to play. He was game time decision. What will I stream in the off season? I'll just continue doing my regular shows, talking about everyday topics and things that go on throughout the country. Yeah, check out my content, man. I do a lot of things. I only really stream like the Detroit games, like the Pistons and the Lions and things like that. But normally I just talk about everyday things that go on through the world, and then I have my own topics that I talk about. Will you do play-by-play Detroit Lions? Yes, and I just said that. Yep, I know I do all the Lions games. Yep, and I'm gonna have to get everything set up where I have my where I have the field. And that way you guys are able to see point by point and things like that. So I'm just, you know, I have to figure that part out. But yeah, man, I do all the Lions game. But here we go. Game is back on. You know, we had a few costly turnovers that led to Cleveland coming back, taking his lead. You know, but for the most part, man, Detroit defense, long as our defense stays steady, you know, I'll be honest, we have saw everything that Cleveland has, you know, threw at us and been able to, you know, stay in this game. It's us with the costly turnovers that's been keeping us out of this game. But here we go. 31-32 Cleveland. Hey, driving to Thomas for the dunk. There we go.
You got to show up, no doubt. The NBC tradition continues.
Mobley with the ball. Mobley's driving. Durham picks him up.
Mobley getting aggressive.
Harden for three. Didn't get it.
Straight for the back tap. Harden claims it. Robinson a lot of contact and Harden.
Oh my God. We cannot get no calls. See, they trying to bully Duncan Robinson up top. That's what Harden's trying to do. No, because that should have been a jump ball.
Doesn't lead to points, but that's Cleveland going early in the shot clock once again.
So Robinson will pick up his second team foul against Detroit.
Okay.
Wade and Schroeder check in here for Cleveland with Merrill, Mobley.
Connor to go said,
Ball out of bounds off of Cunningham.
you and I look, and Luka will play tonight. Hopefully he makes a difference. Okay, yeah, hopefully so, man. That's great. That's a good sign for LA tonight.
Cleveland has only turned it over 3 times and 0 points for Detroit off of those turnovers. It has been a theme throughout these playoffs.
Okay, Harden with the ball on the side.
In particular, a team who
Driving.
battle has generally won the game. Another good look.
Oh my gosh. It was good defense. Leading for 3.
Looking pretty good right now. But the defense,
That's okay. They're hitting shots. We just got to continue doing what we're doing. You know, one thing I like about Doran driving, oh my God, another turnover.
Schroeder off to the races. He'll slow it down and wait for reinforcements. It's Harden against Robinson.
Harden driving.
And the kick. Extra swing. Merrill.
Mirror for 3, didn't get it. Detroit with the rebound. Thomas driving. Durant for the alley-oop. Got it.
fantastic pass and transition there from Harris. And look, right now, they haven't played well.
We haven't played well, and we are in the game. Merrill for 3, didn't get it. Man, why can't we close these rebounds down? Okay, we got the rebound. Cade with the ball. Up top, the Thomas back down low to Durham. What the fuck is going on with Durham?
20 attempts for Cleveland, just 9 so far for Detroit. And the Cavs 7.
Harden with the ball.
Outside. Schroeder will try another one. Weeks out a rebound. Wade couldn't squeeze.
Let's go.
Taken away by Harris.
Let's go. Cade with the ball driving.
He'll go right to work at Schroeder.
And 1, Cade. Let's go.
And just a smart play in transition.
Okay, Connor the GOAT of sub says 38-38.
Hasn't really got his rhythm or flow on the offensive end.
I don't know if you're a little bit ahead of me.
He's so impressive. Always hits
Let me see what the score is.
once right there, and Harden and Schroeder just too small and unable to stop.
Yeah, I'm a little bit behind you. I'm Cade at the line getting ready to make it 38. Cleveland still has 35, so that means Cleveland getting ready to hit 3 coming down next. So yeah, it looks like you're like a play ahead of me.
Cunningham now 8 points and 4 assists coming off.
So yeah, Connor, come on in, man, and you can do a little commentating because, like I said, I'm gonna play behind you. Send me your email, man. I'm gonna bring you in.
6 second half turnovers really plagued his team down the stretch, and he took full.
Okay, Schroeder for 3.
Post-game.
Got it. Okay, so now I'm with you. So yeah, man, I'm gonna play behind you. All right, they're trying to trap Cade in the backfield. See, we got to watch these traps in the back. We've been having a lot of turnovers.
So far for Detroit.
Cade with the ball. Cade driving.
And the kick.
Cade back again with the ball. Driving.
2-6 to shoot. Hook it inside. Good catch in traffic for Thompson. Nearly trapped.
Oh my gosh, this is horrible.
Right there, James Harden is in the paint, zoning up, helping on Cunningham's drive, guarding Thompson, knowing he's not a deep threat. And Harden has been so good on the defensive end this first half.
Yeah, and really what's crazy, man, you take away all the turnovers we got and the points off of turnovers, we may be up by at least 10 points. We've been shooting ourselves in the foot.
Jenkins out there as well.
It's pretty much nothing Cleveland's been doing. It's been our own, by default while they're up.
It's past the midway point of the second.
Okay, there we go. Ball taken away by Tobias. Passes off to Levert and one. Should have been an and one. 40-38 Detroit. Connor to go said, what do you think about Wizards getting number one pick? My pick Cam Boozer. They need it. Another turnover. There we go. Let's go. Yeah, Washington needs all the help that they can get.
He was surrounded and hit.
And I believe they got a few other teams draft picks. So yeah, they need it. They need all the help they can get.
Corners where Cleveland's made
good defense.
Every time Cleveland goes into the paint.
See, and this is what I'm talking about, man. Look, as long as we got the defense that we got, we'll always be in the game.
This defense and active hands is helping Detroit find some rhythm in transition offensively, right?
It most definitely is. Like I said, if we wouldn't have those turnovers that we had in the first half and a few of these questionable calls that we got, we would probably be up by at least 10.
Now it's Harris against Hart. We're going to back him down with 5 to shoot.
Tobias with the drive and the dunk. Got it blocked, but we got the rebound. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about, Tobias. You got to stay aggressive. Let's go. Timeout, Cleveland.
Back up by 4. Over 5 minutes of play in the second.
That's what I'm talking about, man. We got to be aggressive like how we've been. But yeah, man, Connor, I would love for you to come on in here, man, and chop it up with me. You can DM me your email if you don't want to put it in the comments. I don't think anybody can do nothing with your email. But if you don't want to put it in there, throw it go over to Facebook, let me know, put it in my DM, and I can get it that way. Yeah, man, listen, this Detroit defense is scrappy. I love our defense. We got to get this game tonight. We have to show Cleveland that, they gave us everything that they got, and we're still there. Even in game 3, we had a lot of cost overs that, that Cade had. He had 3 turnovers in a row. That pretty much cost that game. Yep. So I'm going to send a few invites out. I'm going to see if Big Hen wants to come in. I think I sent one out to your boy Big Dave Crawford. Make sure you guys go over there to Real Talk with Big Dave and check him out. Subscribe to his channel. Real Talk with Big Dave. WIT, Real Talk with Big Dave. Make sure you go over there to his channel. Okay, I'm getting ready to send your boy Big Hen and another invite to the game. Yeah, man, I just want other people to come in and I don't want to seem like I'm a Detroit fan, so I would love for some Cleveland fans to come in and give me their input on tonight's game. But Detroit is looking good. We've been having we've had quite a few costly turnovers in this first half for the most part, but we are in the game still with the defense. Yep. So the comment section is open. I need for you guys to continue to hit that subscribe button. We are closing down on 1,000 subscribers. Your boy, that's a goal that I set out when I first started a few years ago, and we're closing down on it. Yep. So what are your thoughts on this first half, man? It's been a feisty first half. Cleveland is looking good, but in my opinion, Detroit is looking better. If we can limit these turnovers, we can go ahead and pull away and start looking to close this game out in game 5. Yep. I got a question, y'all. I went to the zoo, took my son to the zoo today. And I've always loved going to the zoo, but I'm gonna be honest, it's depressing. The animals look depressed. And it just kind of reminds me, of some slavery type shit. Seeing these animals locked up in these cages, not really having the room that they need to have, all for, for us to come and view and for people to make money off of. It's to me, it's entertainment for us, but those animals look horrible, bored out of their minds. But here we go with the game. And that's going to be another conversation that we're going to talk about. What do you think about that? The zoo animals and just being locked up and caged up. But here we go. 42-38, Detroit. Okay, they done brought your boy Harden back in. Harden with the ball driving. Passes the ball off. Evan Mobley with 2.
Like when Mobley puts it on the floor, gets to the basket, uses that length to its advantage.
Tobias Harris with the ball.
Face up on Mobley. Reigning defensive player of the year from last season. But the fade.
Couldn't get it.
He likes the turnaround jumper, but that was certainly a bit more degree of difficulty shot. Good defense there from Mobley.
The early drive again.
See, that's some bullshit. Why can't we get those calls?
Try to finally break the seal.
Yep, 130 away from 1K. I appreciate that, Connor. You guys make sure y'all hitting that subscription button. Connor just at the GOAT just said it. I'm 130 away from 1K. And that's a goal that I set out to get 2 years ago. That was one of my YouTube goals that I needed to get.
Impact on the defensive end, it's noticed.
Missed the first one.
Themselves at the free throw line. Take a look at the upcoming playoff schedule tonight on Prime Video. Game 4, Oklahoma City goes for the sweep in LA at 10:30 Eastern time. Then Tuesday, which is tomorrow, NBC and Peacock, Minnesota at San Antonio, all even at 2 apiece, 8 p.m. Eastern time. For more on these games, please go to NBA.com or visit the NBA.
Got 1 out of 2.
Did we need a lesson on days?
No, it said Tuesday, and then I realized in my head, that's tomorrow.
It kind of felt like a Sunday, so I'm glad you clarified.
All right. I'm glad that you.
No turnovers. Come on.
That every day feels like Sunday.
Levert with the ball, driving.
Levert on the drive.
Oh, my. Come on, Levert. He was hitting everything in that first half, first quarter.
Foul on the rebound going against Stewart.
Hey, Connor the GOAT of subs said we are 130 subs away from 1K. So I need for you guys to continue to hit that subscribe button, please. It's going to help your boy out. Mobley up top.
Mobley right back to Mitchell.
Mitchell.
Trying to go two-man game.
Almost turnover. We needed that.
Sturt's back on the floor. Attacking on Levert. And Sturt's stripped off his leg.
Good defense. Off the foot of Struz. I like this lineup for Detroit.
Both ends of the floor tonight. Another great defensive effort there from Jared Levert.
Got a game high 14.
Tobias for 3. Got it. Let's go. Let's go.
First 6 games of the playoffs, he was 6 of 31 from 3. That was 19%. And coming into tonight, he was 10 of his last 18. It's continued on here in Game 4.
10.7 rebounds, 3 assists, and 2 steals so far for Tobias Harris. Harden into the paint. And he just
they just call anything. They call anything for Harden. I'm about to put up my box stats so I can actually see what everybody has. But they'll call any fucking thing for them boys. That's crazy.
Confident getting downhill to that left hand and so hard to defend. Great change of pace. And of course, one of the best scorers ever in the game.
Isaiah Stewart picks up his 3rd foul. Stewart did not play in the second half of Game 3. It was Paul Reed who came in and provided a huge lift. It would end up being a
hit the first free throw.
Really impressive run for Detroit. You see Paul Reed right there in his 6th season out of DePaul, the 58th pick back in 2020. J.B. Bickerstaff described the difference, saying that when they're behind, Paul Reed is actually the perfect player for them because of that energy that he provides.
Harden for the second free throw.
Even close or slightly ahead.
Yeah.
Because of his defensive
45-43 Detroit. Levert with the ball, bringing it up. Levert driving. Passes it off to Tobias. K with the ball.
Now he has to guard Cunningham.
K for 2. Steps back. Got it.
Said it best. The strength there to create the separation
Harden with the ball, bringing it up.
Efficient in the mid-range off the bounce.
Pocket pass. Mobley kicking.
Mobley kicks it out in the corner for Mitchell for three. It's good.
The short roll of Mobley, get down to Mitchell, a wide open catch.
That's okay. They got it. Listen, if they hitting those shots, we'll give them that. We want to continue to force them to take tough shots like that. Okay, with the ball, he's doubled down and taking the ball out of his hands. Come on, Tobias. Tobias with the ball.
Trying to post up.
Okay, driving.
Step through, floats it up.
Got it. I love Tobias' game.
Bernard King in this series. I mean, just getting to his spot.
Richardson driving. Shoots for three, didn't get it. We cannot allow Allen to jump over our guys to get the rebound.
Robbie, Detroit is over helping a little bit. First of all, one-on-one, no help. Cade making them pay. And then you see right here, the over-help.
Yeah, leave someone open. Exactly. We are definitely over-helping.
Just don't want to gift a guy like Donovan Mitchell a wide open three when he's over in the game. I agree with you. I mean, you might be in a tough spot with Mobley getting downhill, but to get that type of look, I mean, I'm with you.
I can see if I was in the corner, you might want to give that up.
I don't want to wait.
This is
Are we talking
Mitchell.
Phoenix U or are we talking Orlando U?
Which iteration?
Yes.
Yeah,
Phoenix U in the corner could be lethal.
You know what? I appreciate you, Noah.
See, I'm a good teammate, Robbie.
Don't let Robbie come between us.
I'm a great teammate.
Factual evidence that we can bring up here.
2 minutes to play in this first half. Leave it out.
2 minutes left in the first.
2 of 3.
Detroit with the ball.
The ball fake. Size advantage with Mitchell. He wants to go to work.
Hey, for two. Didn't get it. Didn't get the rebound, but
Third chance.
LeVert for three. Didn't get it. Fuck. Harris with the rebound. There we go. Come on, Tobias. There we go. Drive the ball. LeVert for three. Got it. God damn it.
Nasty cross and an even better pass against the grain. 3 offensive rebounds on that possession. Eventually, one's going to go. Karis LeVert willing to do it.
Mitchell for three, didn't get it.
Hit the 3 with a second chance for Harden.
Harden driving. That's some bullshit.
Well, how about the extra effort, that last offensive possessions? 3 tries there at this, and Cade Cunningham going to work. How he found LeVert there, I don't know. LeVert definitely eating his Wheaties before the game right there. And James Harden, the vet, experienced at drawing fouls and getting to the line.
There you go, Wheaties.
Harden for 1 out of 2.
For LeVert.
Here's the first one.
This week, don't miss an all-new Saturday Night Live with host Will Ferrell, musical guest Paul McCartney, and all-new SNL loaded this week. Watch it live coast to coast on NBC and Peacock.
That's a big-time lineup right there.
That's about as big as it gets.
That's the varsity right there.
The varsity? Come on, we only have varsity.
All right, you got both of the free throws. Detroit up by 2.
That's a top-tier upper echelon duo, if you've ever had one. And Strus with the pressure.
I was getting ready to say they better have that call. That no motherfucking foul. Okay, we are independent. Let's go. Let's go.
1:06 to play in this first half. Cunningham with 10 points and 5 assists. Had the early turnovers after.
We got to hit these free throws.
In game 3.
And you appreciate the effort.
Come on, Cade.
But
Let's go.
you don't want to give him anything easy. I mean, he has had to work so hard this half, whether facilitating, finding his own shot. And now him seeing the ball go through the basket, but come back to hurt you as a great player like him gets going.
They limited his field goal attempts. I mean, only 7 shots. He took 27 in game 3. He's been a volume guy. It's needed to be so.
Got them both.
He does hit on a pair. About 1 minute to play in the second. Cleveland.
All right, hey, let's lock them down for the rest of this half. Go up by 10. It's going to a 6-0 run.
The majority of this second quarter. Bounce at Mobley.
Corner for Mitchell. There we go. There we go. He was out of bounds.
it's out of
There we go.
They're just forming a wall, Detroit, not letting you get into the paint. Right now, Cleveland has taken 25 three-pointers. Not a lot of paint opportunities for them as a result of this defense.
2-for-1 opportunity here for Detroit. Levert with 17 off the bench. Harris.
Tobias with the ball up top. Tobias driving. Goes all the way. And got it. Let's go.
It's incredible to watch.
Let's go. 30 seconds left. Let's hold him to one shot. At Fanbo Podcast 3638 said, go Detroit Pistons. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
6 to shoot for Harden. Likes the matchup with Robinson. Bounce it.
Come on. We cannot let easy baskets like that go. Thanks for the subscription, fanboy. Appreciate you.
Cunningham with 3 seconds. Cunningham puts Mitchell to the deck. Puts it up.
Wow. Okay, it's halftime. So look, I'm going to take a break at the halftime. I will be back at the start of the third quarter. So again, Fambo Podcast 3638. I appreciate the subscription. I'm definitely going back over to your channel and show some love back. But look, getting ready to take a little quick break. I'll be back at the half.
Detroit shoots 55% from the floor, and despite the 10 early turnovers, holds this 4-point lead as they look to take a 3-1 series lead with a surprising star with Ashley Shaman.
All right, Harris, you helped shift the momentum in that first quarter when the team needed it the most. How did you provide that spark early?
Just trying to take what was given to me. Provide some effort and energy on the defense. I got my offense going.
The turnover game a factor, though, this first half. What do you guys do to clean that up?
Yeah, we got to be better. We got to keep our emotions intact and go hoop.
Hey, thank you very much, Harris. Good luck. Maria.
I appreciate Ashley coming off American Express at the half. Karis LeVert taking more than what's given to him, taking what's earned. We're going to talk about how he was a difference maker in that first half when we come back.
$10 for a large, $10 for any free toppings, $10 for your choice of hot crust. Like our new garlic parm hand toss, because there's crust and then there's hot crust. The crust you crave, only $10. Order in the Pizza Hut app.
We need the host on stage for the monologue. Lowering. How much time? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Ladies and gentlemen.
My favorite thing about working at university hospitals is that I get to be a part of a team that's providing the most up-to-date and cutting-edge cancer treatment for patients across the world. We are here to advocate for them every step of the way.
Having that connection with the patient and the family definitely matters to me. It's more on a personal level.
We treat patients like family here at university hospitals because we know how important it is to feel supported.
At university hospitals,
we're here for you.
Must be the love, because it's must be the love, yeah, because
What defines Ohio? A place that dares to go first and never looks back.
Strong is on the move.
But now is the moment we'll be remembered for. We all
But this is what it takes. If you want to be a great team, you're going to have nights like this, right? As we watch in the playoffs, you having different guys step up every single night. It just happens to be Karras half, I should say.
Right.
Hopefully it can continue that in the second half.
And he has another guy. Tobias Harris has 14 points also. So you have two guys taking some of that pressure, that offensive pressure off of you. I think for Cade, continue to draw the double team, get off the ball, let those guys do what they do, and you can be the superstar, the closer that he is in the fourth quarter.
Okay, flip side of that, obviously the Cleveland Cavaliers, Donovan Mitchell 0 for 6, didn't hit his first field goal till about 2:48 left in the second quarter, struggled, was very much so cold. What did you see that was different from him, VC, in this first half compared to game 3?
Great defensive pressure and effort by Detroit, 1-2. I think they got him pressing. So when he had open shots, he was rushing them. And their defense was predicated on slowing him down. Yes, if James Harden is going to get his, you can't allow both of them. So they're choosing Donovan Mitchell, who can score in bunches and really mess up a game for you. So they've taken him away, kind of bunched up the game for him. And he just has to take his time. I'd love to see him drive a little more, continue to get to the free throw line, and kind of work his way back out to the three.
Okay, you guys are all scorers. You've all been there. Okay, your approach, Melo, when you come back in the second half, if you're Donovan Mitchell, you got 4 points so far in this game.
Shoot.
He's right.
Shoot the ball.
They shoot and they don't miss.
He's right. And when I say shoot, not just shoot anything. You have to just be aggressive. You have to be relentless. You have to go get it by any means necessary. We're home. The Cavs are home. And I have to bring this home as that guy, as that player.
I mean, for me, if I'm struggling in the first half, you mentioned it, the first thing I want to do is try, how can I get to the free throw line? Because I need to see the ball going. Or how can I get an easy basket? And that's something that your coach draws up for you to get you that easy one to get going.
Yeah, 4 points. That's his lowest scoring half so far of this postseason. 1 for 2 from the free throw line. So we'll see if he can make it there a few more times here in the second half. His running mate, 17-year vet, James Harden. Pull it up. What were you saying? Toby, where you going, Toby? All right. Go ahead. Call back, Toby.
There's going out to eat, and then there's going all out with Platinum. Be among the first to know when tables open on Resi with Priority Notify. Make the most of up to $400 in Resi credit by sampling the menu over and over again. And show your friends what the hype's all about with Platinum Nights. With dining benefits at over 10,000 U.S. Resi restaurants. There's nothing like Platinum.
No, I'm not going.
Yes. Say yes. Why not? Sleep. Near my age. Legendary moment, start of a life. It's Miller time.
Honey, Mortgage Money 6 says we should keep renting.
Mortgage Money 6?
Reba says more realtor agents recommend Realtor.com. They track every market so you know when to make your move.
He also says that Bigfoot. Got it.
Get real with Realtor.com.
My moderate to severe plaque psoriasis held me back, but now I'm all in with clearer skin, thanks to Skyrizi.
Most people achieved clear
Will not face a suspension after his ejection in last night's loss to Minnesota. But we're going to get everything started with NBA Showtime on Peacock and NBCSN at 7 Eastern. Make sure you join us there. Check out the DraftKings live player prop for the second half. There's still time to get in on the action. Karis LeVert, he's leading all scorers with 17 points. The question is, can he get to 23? And that would be his most in a game so far this season. I kind of think so too.
He's going to get that in the third quarter.
Right. 7 for 12 so far, a couple of assists. He's balling, and he's got the Pistons up right now. Cade, he's 4 for 8, knocked down a 3, only 1 turnover in the first half of play. He's got 12. The Pistons up 56-52. Second half is next.
Bundle your insurance with Liberty Mutual and save hundreds. These are fun. I know they are, but let's focus. Let's go again.
Are they my hair? Stubble and shave.
It's not it.
Bumble and save.
Bundle with an N.
Crumble and save.
Who gave them crackers?
Cuddle and wave.
You know, that's close enough.
Only pay for what you need.
Tidy Cat's latest mission, keep life tidy. With new Tidy Cat's Performance Plus line, tech-assisted tracking control, advanced odor fighting, max power clumping, we've got your back. New Tidy Cat's Performance Plus, litter mighty.
Keep it tidy. My career took time to build, but my lips were an instant star. New Revlon Super Lustrous Glass Shine Balm drenches lips with glassy sheer color and 20 buttery soft shades. Revlon, the unforgettable.
Can I help you, sir?
Here's the bill from the dealership where I got my car, and I'd like you to beat it with a better deal on one of these fine cars.
Not how it works.
Verizon it is. Anyone can bring their AT&T or T-Mobile bill, and they'll give you a better deal.
Isn't Verizon expensive?
No. Better deal, best 5G network. I'll take this little red situation here.
Don't call it that.
Bring in your AT&T, T-Mobile, Spectrum, or Xfinity bill for a better deal today.
On your way.
You're not as cool as Verizon.
How we're made determines how far we go. So for those who are strong, those who are powerful, those who aren't afraid to push their limits, the world of greater awaits. Greater journeys, greater experiences, greater memories. The first ever Kia Telluride Turbo Hybrid is ready.
Kia, movement that inspires.
Does Inez want a $4 sausage biscuit meal deal or a sausage McMuffin meal deal? Sausage McMuffin. Get more value with your $4 breakfast meal deal from McDonald's.
What up, though? What up, though? What up, though? What up, though, everybody? What's good? What's good? Welcome back. Welcome back. Right back before the half. Detroit. Let me get to these box stats real quick before we start up. I want to say what up, though, to everybody. Make sure y'all hitting that like, comment, and subscribe. We like Connor the GOAT of subs said, we are 130 away from 1K. It doesn't cost you a thing to hit that subscription button. It's going to help your boy out. It's going to help us to stay in the YouTube algorithm. But I'm getting ready to go to the box stats that I did not have up in the first half. But here we go. We're getting ready to start the second half up. Detroit is looking good. LeVert is leading all scores, I believe. Give me a second. I'm looking them up.
In a 4-point game in game 4 after 2. Glad to have you back with us. Welcome courtside. No Eagle, Grant Hill, Robbie Hummel, and Ashley Chamonix. Robbie, that first half, it was Detroit, Karis LeVert that turned the tide really in the first quarter.
Absolutely. And Karis LeVert kind of turning back the clock here with 17 points. The bench actually with 21. Look at the way Tobias Harris is playing.
Tobias Harris is playing awesome, off the chain, like how he's been playing through these whole playoffs.
They They started off well, got off to a hot start early, but they kind of slowed things down with their offense. Detroit keeping them out of the paint, daring them to beat them from the three-point line. Cleveland only 39% from the field in that first half. Mitchell and Harden are going to have to help carry this team offensively.
Yeah, we kept Mitchell scoreless. He scored his 2 points the final few minutes of the quarter. Okay, so I'm trying to.
First half. We need to make it more difficult for him, but he really emphasized the 3 offensive rebounds that Detroit got in one possession. He said it is a possessions game, so we have to value each one. For Donovan, he just expects him, to continue to create an advantage. Last game, Kenny Atkinson said the message was just to drive.
Okay, here we go. Detroit has the ball starting off. Cade on the side.
Well, especially early.
Tobias for 2. Air ball. Hey, no, Tobias.
At least Kenny Atkinson does Autobahn drive, similar to the highway in Germany, where it's just go, go, go. They want that from Donovan Mitchell. Felt he did a great job of that in game 3. And
okay, Cleveland with the ball.
in the second half of game 4. They get the stop to start. Now Harden got off to that quick start. He's got 15 points and 6 assists. And there is Mitchell.
Mitchell for 2.
Great cut there. Boxes and elbows defensively. Detroit packing it in, but just a great read there and a beautiful pass from Harden.
His 7th assist of the night. Duran on the outside, 3 for 7 shooting in that first half. Duran.
Hey, Tobias for 3. Didn't get it.
Short, rebound fought for, and
didn't get the rebound.
Could have been an offensive rebound. Now Cleveland with the early offense.
And right on cue, it is
Mitchell and 1. Some bullshit. Yeah, give me a second too, guys. I'm sitting here trying to find the box stats for this game.
Mitchell getting that little floater going, and off the stop, Cleveland wants to run. Mitchell getting to the body and the strength to go right through Cade Cunningham.
So Mitchell now 3 for 10, but 2 buckets. Just seeing him go through to start this third quarter, coming off his 35-point, 10 rebound game 3.
Got the rebound. So Cleveland takes the lead by 1, 57-56 Cleveland. Cade with the ball. Cade's driving. Come on, Cade. Missed the bucket.
Mitchell into the body of Thompson, doesn't get the whistle. Thompson playing with those early fouls. Good ball movement around.
Mitchell for 3. Got it. Come on, defense. Our defense, we're helping out too much. Timeout, Detroit.
And guys, great awareness from Cleveland. You see Donovan Mitchell right here trying to draw a foul. They didn't call him, but they recognize the hot hand. Feed their superstar, and he delivers.
Okay, I'm just trying to find the stats for tonight's game. Yeah, man. We starting off this second half like how we started off in the first half, but we'll get it together. But give me your thoughts on tonight's game. Give me your thoughts on tonight's matchup. LeVert is playing awesome, having a great game. We just got to get the rest of the guys on track. All right, here we go. Why are they not giving me these play-by-play stats? But yes, we are 130 away, probably less than that. I have not checked, but we need you guys to hit that subscription button coming in. Okay, here we go. I think this is it. Okay, box score there. All right, I'm trying to have them put the box score in. What's good, everybody? Want to say what up, though, to everybody out there on Facebook, everybody out there on Instagram and YouTube. Need for you guys to continue to hit that subscribe button. We are 130 away. Make sure that you're hitting that like and you're sharing. That way this video gets out to everybody. And we continue to get back in the YouTube algorithm. Trying to load up this box score Okay, here we go. All right, so I got the box scores up. Tobias Harris has 14, and you have Levert off the bench with 17. So then you have the leading scores for is Evan Mobley for Cleveland. You have Donovan Mitchell. He's starting to heat back up. He only had 2, but he has 10 points in his third quarter. It looks like James Harden has 15.
Was a gold medal performance.
So we just gotta continue to play Detroit basketball, Detroit defense. Our defense is gonna keep us in the game like it's been throughout the series thus far. So we just gotta maintain and keep our composure. Yeah. So apologize. Let me get all this stuff said. But yeah, we are okay. We good, man. We just got to continue keeping this defense out there playing aggressive.
Nice back cut.
Yeah, but he's starting to heat up a little bit.
Opportunity, and then around the horn, find your all-star Donovan Mitchell making him pay. So certainly a great sign for Cleveland, and not a good start to this third quarter for the Pistons.
It's not. We are down 4K with the ball.
An open three, and Donovan Mitchell just like that in the double figures here early in the second half.
K for 3. Didn't like that shot.
8-0 personal Donovan Mitchell run. He's already up to 12 points. Mobley outside for Harden. Reset 2 minutes in.
Harden with the ball driving.
Harden on the drive. Leaves it. Allen.
Oh my gosh. We cannot allow easy buckets like that. 56-62 Cleveland.
Beautiful dish. James Harden finding Allen.
Doran with the ball up top. Duncan Robinson has it. Should have been a foul.
Mitchell got tangled up.
Man.
With a sharpshooter.
This is an absolute dime here from James Harden. You've got to respect his ability to score. Draw Duran, drop it off, and he takes just enough off of that thing for Jared Allen to handle it and go right up.
Yeah, we cannot allow our defense to collapse like that.
It's going to be a foul going the other way.
Hell no. This is some bullshit. You call a foul and then you take it back on the next call.
Feeling the effects after the hit.
That's some bullshit.
I guess the wide elbow there, and Duran kind of leaning in.
And now Paul Reed is going to check in. So go back to what J.B. Bickerstaff said. First half, we saw Isaiah.
All right, come on. We need this defense to we need some shutdown defense for the rest of this third quarter.
On a 10-0 start in this third quarter for
10-0 run
we'll see if
for Cleveland.
What Paris Levert did in the first quarter for the Pistons. Bounce it. Wade. Reed is there.
There we go. There we go.
Reed's on the deck. Wade comes up with it with 3 to shoot. It's Harden with 2 on the clock. Bounce it inside. Mobley got it.
Didn't get it. Let's go. Good defense. Come on.
And right away, Paul Reed making an impact there. Just activity causes some disruption there. And we talked about what he did there in game 3. Pistons were so good on both ends with him on the floor.
9:15 to play in this third
All
quarter.
right, K with the ball, bringing it up.
Reed checked in. We saw him really play.
Pistons down 6. K with the ball driving. There we go. Thompson. You got to go straight up when you get that ball, Thompson. No hesitation. He hesitated too long. By that time, the defense was able to collapse to his side. Good pass by K. Thompson, you got to do a better job at finishing to the basket. Oh, my God. All right, we got to stop the bleeding. And then Donovan Mitchell is starting to heat up. Cleveland up by 11. Come on, K. All the way. Do not stop. Another fucking turnover. They're going for another 3. I can see it.
Harden kick. Wade swings. The ball fake. Mobley outside. Harden 3 ball.
Yeah. But we definitely need a timeout. Yeah, we got to regroup. That's okay. We'll be okay. Defense just got to settle back down. Right now, they got us on our heels. we're trying to help out too much with Harden and we're trying to help out too much with their guard play down low. What up, though, Big Ken? I see Big Ken is checking in.
Oh, shit.
What up, Big Ken?
What it do, D?
What's good? Welcome to the show, man.
I've been on here for a minute. You must ain't see me.
Okay, I said, yeah, okay, I must have looked away, but yeah, man, we done allowed them to go on this little run, man. We're gonna have to hustle and get this defense back on track, man. You know, we've having too many turnovers. That's the key of the game. These turnovers that we having, it's been leading to too many Cleveland turnovers, and then their guard play is stepping up the second half. We had let me go to the box stats, I should say. Give me 1 second, but give me your thoughts on this game, man. You know, go ahead and introduce yourself to the show.
Big Hand from the 313. What up, though? Like you said, the turnovers, man, it's sickening. I got to roll up.
Yeah, man, it's crazy.
Yeah,
We
crazy.
just had the lead at half, and we come out and we let their guy. We let what's his name? I'm about to tell you his name in a second, but he lighting our ass up. Donovan Mitchell. He don't came out this second half, and he's on fire. And we did an excellent job in the first half of shutting him down. He only had 2 points in the first half, I should say.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He just started heating up.
Yeah, he just started heating up. So we got to get back to what we were doing in the first half, man, because, you know, now we're down 14 points. So,
yeah.
So
yeah, we battling from behind.
We got to scrap back in it.
Yeah. We'll be all right. I believe we'll get it.
Yeah, long as we continue to play the defense that we got, our defense will keep us in the game, you know, because I don't think they'll continue and then not only on top of that, they've hit a lot of shots, man. So I don't think they'll continue to stay hot like this the whole game.
Yeah. If they do, it's gonna be a long night.
For sure, man. But for the most part, man, your boy LeVert, he has come off the bench, and he's actually he's been a leading scorer at one point. Let me see. I believe he still is the leading scorer.
What's wrong with Cade, man?
LeVert is the leading scorer. Say that again.
Man, we a little ahead of you, man. Cade just threw something wrong with Cade, bro. He just shit.
Another turnover, yeah, man. He's been doing that, and that's what I've been talking about through the whole game, man. You know, it's turnovers that's been killing us, and Cade's been leading, you know, in these turnovers. So you may be a little bit ahead of me, if so, you know.
Yeah, I am. We a lot ahead of you.
Okay. Well, here we go. I'm back in it, so I'm gonna turn the game back up. Let me know. Can you hear this?
Just zoning up, helping, getting back to his man, making a block along with Jared Allen. And here, the activity. Cade Cunningham trying to squeeze that pass in.
Okay, so yeah, man, we got to get back in these games. These turnovers are costing us the game. Hopefully, with this timeout, we can get things back together. But here we go with the ball.
Yeah, this shit crazy right here.
With the ball. Okay, yeah, another fucking turnover. That's what you was talking about, Big Ken.
That's your superpower, and he's achieving it.
See, and at this point, Cade shouldn't even be passing the ball. Another 3. Wow. We down 17. Oh, wow.
They get all the calls. Yeah, this one getting out of hand now, bro.
They don't let the crowd get into it, but that's okay. The defense will keep us back in it. The defense will get us back in it.
Lurking there, coming over from the help side, and then Donovan Mitchell, you said it best. Seeing that ball go through the basket early, he is in a rhythm. Shot clock violation.
What the hell? You know, if everything that can go wrong this quarter, that can go wrong is going wrong.
JP Bickerstaff here. Look, similar to the first game or the game 3.
Everything that could go wrong is going wrong. You know, we just got to chop into this lead before the start of this fourth quarter. We still got 7 minutes left in this third. Mitchell with the ball up top. Mitchell for three. Oh my God, we getting no calls from the motherfucking ref neither.
We talked so much about Detroit's offensive rebounding, but Cleveland actually in the playoffs leads all teams in offensive rebound percentage. A lot of that coming in the Toronto series, but they certainly are very capable of getting on the offensive glass themselves.
Averaging nearly 12 offensive rebounds per game.
You at the crib?
Detroit just over 13.
I'm at Q.
Second most amongst playoff.
Okay. Dale Q Nitty, I said, what up, though?
What up, big night?
Okay, Allen trying to take us down low. Wow. We just getting dog.
Oh yeah, we gonna have to go to the crib on this one. They got this guy.
It ain't over with, but right now we looking horrible. Hey, got to do something. We got to stop the bleeding. Come on, Tobias. There we go. Oh my God, he can't even buy a shot.
It's a loose ball foul against Cleveland.
Jared Allen just finding open space, Brian, just making himself available. Harden is going to draw.
Oh, it look like we down 17.
Bodies,
oh, that's crazy.
There, he is just going up off vert,
throwing
that thing down with authority.
Yeah, man. You know, we gotta, and that should have been free throws. Cade with the ball, doubling on another fucking turnover. Cade is careless with these turnovers, Big Ken.
Now Mobley looking to catch it in.
Killing all right.
Oh my God, up 19. Cleveland up 19. We can't buy a bucket.
In this third quarter, 23 straight for the Cavs. Allen gambles. Reed, the swipe.
There we go. Somebody do something. Reed for the dunk. God damn.
Was impressive. 2 hands from Jared Allen.
Wow, and we let them go right back. I don't know what to say, y'all. Our defense. There we go.
Holsters the three there. I like the celebration after the three.
Come on, we just need a few stops to try to get back in it. Now the refs just call it any and everything for Cleveland. 61-77 Cleveland.
Relatively quiet in that first half, but the spin, the explosiveness, and doing it against a shot blocker there and Reed and doesn't.
Yeah, man. We definitely got a lot to. Okay, let's go, Big Ken. Yeah, Big Ken. We Big Ken. Hold on. All right, there you go. I got to remove this one. There's 2 of you in here. All right, there we go. Yeah, man, it's not looking good, man. And then now the refs starting to call everything for Cleveland. We can't get a call when we hit the basket like that, but you know it is what it is. You know, Cleveland doing what they need to do at home. You know, at the end of the day, if we can't claw back and get in this game, guess what? We going back home. You know, but it's still plenty enough time for us in this third quarter to, you know, to try to break this lead down a little bit to get back in the game for this fourth quarter. Down by 4 at the break to be up by 16. Hold on, now they up by 17.
Yeah, it ain't looking good, bro.
No, it's not. You know, but I got faith that our defense will get us back in the game. We just got to hit some buckets. There we go right there. And one. LeVert, man, hey, that boy, LeVert got a good game, man. We may have to put him in and sit Thompson down for a little bit in this upcoming fourth quarter if we can get back into this game.
Smart play there by Karis LeVert.
Yeah, LeVert looking real good, man. I like his game. I didn't know his game was cold like that.
LeVert played here in Cleveland for 3 years under J.B. Bittenstein. And now trying to burn his former team and lead the Pistons to a 3-1.
What I got is 14.
Now down by 14.
Yeah, we can still get into this lead.
Up to 23 points.
There's still too much time left in this third quarter.
Wants to go back to work against Harris.
Levert Clowney.
Mitchell the cross. The drive.
Levert Clowney. He the one that's keeping us in this shit.
Yeah, I know.
They want to keep Donovan Mitchell out of the middle. And in the first half, they did a good job, but he has gotten wherever he's wanted on the floor here in this third quarter.
Mitchell and Harden have scored or assisted on all 28 in this third quarter for Cleveland. Robinson and foul.
God damn, they don't want to call no fouls.
Detroit did a great job, as you said, keeping Donovan Mitchell out of the paint. And now just taking his time, really going wherever
He just throwing up anything.
defense formed a wall on Mitchell, now struggling and really no way to stop him. So,
After this
on that last play, Grant, you got Paul Reed on the baseline. That's where you're trying to force him, but that crossover, that's a nasty move, and he finds his way to the middle of the floor.
Levert driving. And one should have been an and one.
Yeah, he a dog.
Yeah, I like him.
They're gonna have to. They're gonna have to maybe add him to the starting lineup.
Harden bringing the ball up. We just need we need a few stops. Harden driving, kicking it back up top. Didn't get it. Okay, come on.
It's Reed working against Allen.
I like Reed too. Reed is long. Reed, got it. Let's go.
He plays, he balls. That's what he does, man.
68, 80, Cleveland. Got it down to 12.
Discards on Levert. Now it's Harden with a jab. Back to Schroeder. Jenkins steps up. Schroeder off the screen. Recovery defensively.
That's all. That's all. Come on, defense. All right, Levert with the rebound. Levert bringing it up. 3 minutes left. Reed. Okay, let's get that foul. Let's go. Let's go. You know, Fanboy Podcast 3638 said Asar Thompson. Yeah, I was in the comments. Said once he in his offseason, once he get his shooting together, he's gonna be a force to be reckoned with next season. He just gotta get that shooting together. That's what I meant by that, Fanboy. Asar Thompson.
For more on Reed, let's go
Come on.
This morning, when I tell you that Paul Reed was one of the last guys in the gym, I'm not kidding. The buses had come and gone. Paul was dripping in sweat after running 7.
Come on, we gotta hit these rebounds. We gotta hit these free throws, I should say. My bad.
Just to make sure he's ready.
All right, Detroit calls the timeout. So, Big Ken, you know, it's 3:12 on my end. You guys are probably a little bit ahead of me, you know, but on my end, we are down 12. We still have 3 minutes left in the third quarter. It's still a lot of game left in it. You know, still a lot of game.
You know, the Pistons, they can't pull it off.
You breaking up, big dog.
I said we can pull it off.
Oh yeah, for sure. And I think
we can pull it off,
man. Look, if we can get a few more stops and some baskets in this third quarter, you know, to at least bring it down by 6 by the start of the fourth, or maybe even take the lead. We're gonna be in this game, man. We gotta allow ourselves to, you know, to get back in this game by not committing all these goddamn turnovers and then hitting our free throws when we get to the line. You know, we'll be all right, bro. It's not over. It's not over with.
Both of them.
Yeah. So yeah, man, you know, look, this defense is going to keep us in the game. It's up to our offense to be able to make baskets and buckets to, you know, to chop this the score down. Yeah. So give me your thoughts, man. Okay, we are coming back from the timeout. So, Fanboy, give me your thoughts on this game thus far, man. How do you think Cleveland offense is looking this game? Do you think Detroit will be able to call back with the defense and keep us in this game? And as you guys come in, I definitely need for you guys to hit that subscribe button. Your boy is 130 subscribers away from 1K. It's a goal that I set out, and we are here. You know, I can't do it without you guys hitting that button.
Read, man. Read, bro. Read and Levert. We got our bench players showing up.
Yeah, we need it. We need everybody. He did not hit the fucking second free throw. All right, you guys are a little ahead of me. So, but 68-80 Detroit. Strus on. Yeah, we got our bench players in there, and they're looking good.
That's his third.
Yeah, see, now we got one more foul before we're in the penalty. We just got to stay out of this penalty before the end of this third quarter.
Score, or excuse me, 1 point from the free throw line, 0 for 1 from the field. Cleveland staying attached. I mean, 3 straight games with 4 made 3-pointers.
Robinson came in 14 of 24 from 3 in the series. Just the 1 attempt so far.
Okay, good defense. We holding him. Got him holding that ball. Mobley can't do anything. Okay, there we go with the defense. Beef stew. Okay, we got it down to 10. Down to 10 on my end.
Drive, kick, extra, Harden, 9 to shoot. Harden floats it up.
Nothing.
Man, Cave tripping,
oh
bro.
Oh my gosh.
Cave tripping.
Defense suffocating right there. Mobley picks up
These turnovers is killing us, man.
Yeah, that's what's killing us, man. You a little bit ahead of us, but you know we've gotten it down to 10, but now we've put them on the free throw line.
And Reed making it happen on the offensive.
Yes, they are. They're making it happen.
So Mobley, who really struggled from the free throw line in Game 3, is now 3 for 3 at the charity stripe here in Game 4. NBA playoffs continue. Wolves and Spurs tomorrow on NBC and Peacock, 8:12 p.m. Eastern Time tip. What a series that has turned into. Of course, Victor Wembanyama ejected on the flagrant 2 with the elbow to Naj Reid last night in Game 4. All even at 2 apiece as they head back to San Antonio.
All right, 70-82 Cleveland.
We got it down now.
On NBC.
Okay, well, you a little ahead of us.
Yeah, Harden just hit a 3. I don't know why they're giving this nigga this type of room.
Yeah, you a few plays ahead of me, Big Hen. I just saw K with the turnover. K has been costly and killing us with these turnovers.
These turnovers is killing us, man.
Killing us.
Kate was trying to argue that
I just don't understand this shit, bro.
The officials disagreed. Pick and pop. It's Merrill. Off the heel of Robinson.
Bobby, you mentioned earlier, Merrill getting some good looks. Not able to convert.
Reed. Robinson. Loaded up. Reed comes down. Back outside.
Robinson for 3. Got it.
Pass there from Paul Reed. Double team down low. Robinson wide open.
He come right back for 3.
Now with 21 points, his 5th 3 of the night. Reed's open. Pump and drive. Mobley recovers. I'm trying to bounce it. Somehow Jenkins got there.
Oh my God.
And then out of bounds, off the truck.
Yeah, the turnovers, man, it's killing us.
I would say the catch is pretty good too. Oh man.
Oh, get out of here.
With his energy and activity.
All right, here we go. Cleveland with the ball, 85-73. Mobley.
Trying to finish strong here.
Harden with the ball up top.
Harden with 4 to shoot. Bounce it. Schroeder's going to have to get it off.
Schroeder with the ball. Bounce it off the backboard. Horrible. Oh my God. This is horrible. Down 14 again. Playing for the
all that action man doing, man.
Down 12.
Gets downhill, draws 2, drops it off.
8-second difference, shot clock and game clock. Cleveland at 13 of 33 from three. James Harden has 21 points and 11 assists to go with 3 steals. 7 to shoot. Harden on the reject. Switch with Robinson. Harden, shimmy shake, step back 3. And the whistle comes in. Robinson can't believe it.
Wow, that's horrible.
Looking towards that Detroit bench and says, yeah, go ahead and challenge it.
And I thought Robinson actually did a really good job defensively there, moving his feet, closing the gap there. The question is, did he get his arm? It looked like he did on that shot, but Robinson using his length there, and Harden, one of the best.
He didn't touch him. You know, but look, they getting all the calls from the refs. We have to
attempt there. Right?
They're not even gonna challenge that, so I wouldn't challenge it either. You know, but look,
consistent visits.
We have to. You should be at what, the end of the third, right, Big Hen?
Yeah, we 77-90.
77-90. So we down 13.
Yeah.
So you said 77-90. So
Yep.
yeah, so we must be getting ready to hit this shot. So that means we will be down 13 and going into the fourth quarter. You know, we can do it. It's gonna be a tough task, but we got to get about 3 or 4 stops starting off this fourth quarter to be able to get back into this game. I bench guys, they look good tonight. You know, I wish you know, just under different circumstances. We just had too many turnovers that put us behind, but I think we still will be able to claw back and make it a game in this fourth quarter. So I'm at the end. So I'm at 77-90 where you guys at, you know, the end of the third quarter. So give me your thoughts, man. Thus far, Big Hen on this game. Give me your what do you think? What do you think is the it's the end result of why we're down right now? You know, because in my opinion, it's the turnovers, man. Points off of turnovers probably
Turnovers.
is the reason why we're down.
Cave got I'm gonna say it's Cave. He got about, man, I want to say about 10 turnovers.
Easy.
Right now, he killing it.
Yeah, he killing us. You know, he was doing that in the Orlando series. I talked about that. I'm like, these turnovers is killing us, and the points off of turnovers. He's doing what Harden did in games 1 and 2. You know, with the turnovers. You know, but hopefully, man, our defense can get us back in it in this fourth quarter.
Yeah, for us to win, the Cave gonna have to go crazy, man. Yeah, I don't even think he should pass it no more.
Nah, you know, sometimes you got to be a little stingy. You know, and I think this fourth quarter he's going to have to be stingy with the ball. You know, I want to see Tobias come out there, let him do his thing, K, and keep LeVert out there somehow. Some way, somehow, you got to keep the guys that's out there with the hot hand. You know, run with those three guys as your shooters, and then bring you know, you can bring Stu back in, switch him off with Thomas back and forth. But you know, right now we need a little bit of offense. You know, we definitely gonna keep Durham and you know, maybe Thompson and like I said, him between Thompson and Stu, you know, for the rebounds down low. You know, and we'll be able to get back in this game. Mark my word, you know, our defense is going to put us back in the game. It's just going to be up to our offense to be able to knock down shots and not create turnovers. Yeah, so if we can do that, we'll have a chance to get back in this game.
Yeah. You hit all the key points.
Yeah. You know, and then once we do that, man, it'll be a ball game. You know, because it happens every game. It happened the last game. They had us down 17. We actually came back. You know, before they had us down 17 in the third quarter. We came back, took the lead before the fourth, and let the lead go again. You know, so this is kind of a reminiscence of the last game, game 3. Yeah. So we just, I said, man, just knock our baskets down and stay out of foul trouble. And quit committing turnovers. Because that's how they up. They over off points off of turnovers. You know, they're killing us at our own game tonight. You know what I mean? So you guys may be back. You probably already done started the fourth quarter, Big Ken. So, give me the updates. Let me know what's going on until I start back up. Yep. So it's been a very interesting game, man. I want to thank everybody who has put their input on it. Fambo Podcast 3638. I want to also thank him for his comments. I want to thank my my bad. I want to thank everybody for their comments, man. It's been a pretty much up and down game. Detroit has been killing themselves, shooting themselves in the foot with these turnovers. But here we go to the beginning of the fourth quarter.
What a third quarter that was for Cleveland.
Cleveland had a hell of a third quarter. All right, but here we go.
21 in the third.
We got to start off with stops. 77-90. Pistons down 13.
Manageable for the Pistons here in the fourth. Merrill drives baseline, 7 to shoot, caught there. Mitchell
for 3, didn't get it.
Short to start the fourth with a whistle, and it's going the other way.
Let's go. So we got to just start off like this with stops.
On that 22-0 run, Detroit only down 13 starting this fourth quarter. They have to feel good about that, if anything. And of course,
yes,
and LeVert, they just kept them attached here. Detroit comfortable playing from behind.
3 consecutive turnovers in the fourth quarter of Game 3. Played Cade Cunningham. What does he
Cade
have
with the ball
as a bounce back here tonight in a quarter that he has
Cade
for a lot of the playoffs? At the top delivery that comes up to
Great defense there. Dean Wade sticking his matchup and contesting that shot at a really high level.
Bounce it for Strus. Will attack inside. Probably the finish.
That was just too easy right there.
Yeah, we just letting too many easy baskets down low, uncontested shots.
Being a playmaker.
Yeah, it's hard to defend that little lead out there. That's man to the back.
Hey, for 3.
Can't hit the 3.
Wow.
Long rebound. Mitchell has it.
We can't buy a shot.
Mitchell attacks. The swipe. Donovan Mitchell in a zone by himself.
Yeah, man, we not looking good this half. Hey, can't buy a shot. Come on, all the way.
The rest is good very much.
Evan Mobley's ability to get up his matchup and help here. He has been so impactful. This one's on the offensive end. You mentioned Strus playing off the closeout, setting the table, and then you get by your
That's good block. Yeah, these boys, they active tonight.
Lingering there in the backcourt. And Donovan Mitchell, windmill pickup. We've seen it time after time. Games 3 and 4. What a second half he's had. I'm not sure how you.
Yeah, he go from 2 points first half to. I gotta look and see what he got now, but he's definitely been on fire. We definitely let him set him on fire. All right, K with the ball. Hey, driving. Wow.
Checks back in and promptly picks up his foot.
That's crazy. I hope the rest for the next game is seeing a lot of this bullshit. Maybe we need to make some chants to the ref after the game about these calls and get a few calls going our way when we go back home.
Merrill drive it, regain it, but he couldn't finish it. Second chance, 6 to shoot. Mitchell through the contact.
Oh my God! Everything they throwing up is just going in.
Mitchell Palooza in Cleveland.
Down 19. Just that quick from 13.
During post up. Drop step.
Wow, another turnover. This is horrible. I'm glad we up 2-1. The way this is looking.
It feels like a concert.
Right now, it feels like he is on fire.
Yeah, this one might be written in the books right here, bro.
This second half.
Yeah, it may be, man. Like I just said, man. At this point, I'm glad we up 2-1. Leading into this game, because it looked like
they did what they were supposed to do.
Yeah, Cleveland did what they were supposed to do thus far at home. Because right now we can't buy a shot. And the refs definitely is not helping us out. at all.
12 points on 4 of 13 shooting to go with 5 assists. He's 0 for 5 in the second half.
Yeah, the refs. K gave this game away though, bro.
Yeah, he did with all the motherfucking turnovers. Tobias can't even hit a shot. Boy, when it rains, it pours.
That's just tough physical defense from Donovan Mitchell.
Yeah, they putting their ass whipping on us tonight.
Yeah, we ain't getting nothing.
It's really been the defense of Cleveland making Detroit work hard for everything in the second half.
How was that even a foul?
Of Donovan Mitchell. And this is what you want, your superstar in a playoff series, a must-win game at home, taking over and kind of waiting for the second half to take over.
30.
Hit the first shot.
Mitchell. Take a look at the upcoming series schedule here. Game 5 is going to be
Wednesday, Friday, and then Sunday.
Detroit.
We gonna close that shit out Sunday.
Could absolutely be tied 2-2. Time is TBD. Game 6, Friday, May 15th.
We may close that shit out in Game 6.
Sunday,
Real
May
talk.
17th. Would be a Game 7 TBD. For more on these games, please go to NBA.com or visit the NBA app.
And Mitchell now with 31 points.
21-point lead.
36th career playoff game with 30 points. Now he's moving to a tie for 17th with Tim Duncan, Allen Iverson, and Kawhi Leonard.
That is impressive company as Cunningham finally gets a bucket in the second half.
Yeah, man, it's been a horrible
He wants more.
half for us. You know, it's been a
Instead, he's going to get 2 more free throws.
it's been a tales of two halves.
Right there, felt something. There's some contact.
It's been a tale of two halves, Big Ken. We totally just fell apart and pretty much.
Yeah, something was wrong.
All our shots and
Cave, I believe he was tired tonight, man. I'm gonna say Cave was tired. He was
Say that
just
again,
going
Big Ken.
fast. Cave was off tonight.
He's got 28 in the second half. He had 21 in the third quarter, which tied Kyrie Irving for a franchise record for most points in a playoff game in a single quarter. Now Harden's going to check back in. Merrill will sit. You know, Kenny Atkinson had his team down 0-2 in this series. And he has
down 20,
an extra
22
set of eyes, let's say, a consultant as a part of his staff. Vincent Collet, who was the national coach of the French national team. Kenny Atkinson was on that staff when they won the silver medal in Paris in 2024. Vincent Collet had to
this was a tough loss, but you know, for the most part, Cleveland did what they needed to do at home. I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed in the turnovers from Cade.
You guys are all going to be fine. It's done. It's going to happen. What Kenny said is it actually banded the locker room together even further. They end up winning in convincing fashion, beating Canada and Germany. Surprising results given what it looked like in that group stage, and then it took the U.S. all the way down to the final moments where Steph Curry went nuts with 3 straight threes. Mitchell comes up short this
I was going to say, they just throwing up any and everything now.
You know what? Sometimes being down and out and having everybody doubting you, it actually can galvanize the group in the right way. They responded these 2 games.
I don't know, D. They trying to come back.
And have an older coach.
The 86 to 100.
Mine, Kenny Atkinson, but when he came in the locker room before Game 3, I got a little PTSD. More time in Paris. I mean, my right guard went left.
And the fat lady ain't saying yet.
No question. With force.
We needed that in the first half.
He has had a disjointed game.
Yes.
A grown man move from Jalen Durham.
Back to 17, 7.5 to play. And Detroit lock in on this end, where they've been so good all year. Strauss, quick trigger. Long rebound.
See, and then that's what's been killing us, these rebounds. These second chance points off of rebounds.
Knocking down on LeVert.
They've gotten at least 6 of them tonight. Good defense.
Comes over for the block.
Let's go.
Scooped up by Thompson. Numbers the other way.
Hey.
And he
They
steps
got
in
it.
from the outside. Timeout, Cleveland.
14.
Detroit continuing to battle, trying to take their.
They still battling, Big Hen.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. They still battling.
We down 14. We had a commercial. I don't know if you at the commercial too. You had a
Yeah,
commercial?
yeah. I'm at a
Yeah, they
commercial.
still battling, man. We need a few. If we can get a few more stops going forward, we may be
Yeah.
able to battle our way back in it.
Yeah,
Still a
they're
lot of
gonna have to
time
play.
left.
Yeah.
Still a lot of time left. What's going on, Q Nitty?
He on the phone.
Okay. Yeah, man. You know, it's a tough game. Cleveland doing what they're supposed to do. You know, I thought we would, you know, at least come down there and take one out of Cleveland on this on their 2 at home. But, you know, for the most part, we'll probably come and get game 6 in Cleveland and close it out. You know, because I think if we go lose this game, we definitely gonna go home and get that next game in game 5 and close it out in Cleveland in game 6.
Yeah, it's gonna be rough.
Yeah, it's gonna be rough, but you know, we've been able to put ourselves in every game, and it's just been these costly, careless turnovers that's been taking us out of the game, Big Hen. That's really what it is, because Cleveland has showed us everything, and we still been there fighting. Like even now, we still fighting.
Yeah,
You
man.
know, so I don't
Cage
know if
shot
you
us
started
that.
if you got to if you back up. Are you out of the timeout?
No. Yeah, they still in
Yeah,
commercial.
man. If we can come right back out of here and get a few more turnovers, we right back in this game.
Yeah.
Yep. So it's not over with, man. We just got to continue playing Detroit basketball. You know, we'll be in it. At CC Motion 1998 said 27 for 8 free throws. Come on now. We know what time it is. Yeah, you know, we know that's what it is. The referees are just calling all type of shit for Cleveland. And I haven't even looked at that stat. Yeah. You know, so pretty much we fighting against the referees and Cleveland at the same time. You know, so we've been outscored 27 to 8 from the free throw line, Big Ken. You know, that's pretty much that's 20 points that we down, you know, alone. You know, so and then a lot of those points probably have come from points off of turnovers from them driving and getting to the hole. Yeah, but it is what it is, man. We just got to keep fighting. Oh, okay. So we are going to have that Lakers game tonight after this game. I heard your boy
Yeah, they gonna
Luka
send the
gonna be back
Lakers.
tonight.
They gonna sweep the Lakers.
Yeah, I think so.
They too much for anybody, really.
Okay, so here we go. We back at the start of the well, not yet. Well, I know you probably don't start it up back on your end. But yeah, CC Motion, man, that was a big stat. 27 to 8 from free throws. You know, that's a big stat. But here we go.
Half high is 31, knocking on the door. James Harden, 24 points, 11 assists, 40th career playoff double-double. The third quarter was impressive, and that might be an understatement. A 22-0 run to start the quarter was the largest in team playoff history.
Yeah, so we just got to start. We got to start this possession off with some turnovers.
Yeah, man. We already starting off with turnovers, bro. I'm not understanding this shit, man.
Run through the tape, tie this series up at 2 apiece. Heading back to Detroit for game 5 on Wednesday.
Harden with the ball, okay.
Giving him no airspace.
Leading him up.
Tennis shooting out for Harden. Right through the screen, Wade. Right back to Harden with 6 to shoot. Wade goes to rescreen. Harris steps up. Wade 2 to shoot. Wade on the drive. And Wade got it off, but he comes up well short of the violation.
But Cade blew the possession up from the jump. His pressure coming out of that timeout was so high level, Cleveland could never get into the flow, never could get their offense going.
CC Motion said refs turning their blind eye when Pistons getting the foul. I agree. I said that back in the first quarter.
I'll get you back, Les.
86 to 100. That's where I'm at, Connor, to go. Okay. Oh, my God. These turnovers, you know, and that wasn't even on K. That was on Durham right there. You know, when they go back and look at this tape, yeah, we definitely got to come back. Hopefully we can do it.
Just a missed opportunity there for the Pistons.
You know, but if not, you know, one thing for sure, we going back home for game 5.
Yeah.
That's exactly what you said here, Grant. The gravity of the
You know, and let me go back to this comment.
He loses track. He assumes it's going up.
And CC Motion said it. He said it right there. I believe I put that up. Let me show that. He said the refs are turning the blind eye when the Pistons getting fouled. That's a fact.
Yeah, that's basically what's going on.
Thanks for the subscription, CC.
James Harden.
Yep, and we are closing down to 1,000K. With you guys' help, it'll happen within a day or two.
Looking to attack on LeVert. Spray it out. Mitchell over the top.
Oh my God, they just call it any and everything for Cleveland. You know, and CC called it, man. You know, we've been fighting it. You know, we've been fighting against Cleveland and the referees tonight. You know, every time that we, you know, it looks like we're getting ready to have some type of, you know, run or get a run started. The refs break it with some bullshit ass calls. Let these boys play. I mean, we might be cooked for this game, Connor, but you know, for the most part, man, this game, what cooked us is turnovers. You know, these costly turnovers. It killed us. You know, killed every drive that we started. You know, killed every drive that you know that we started. Every time we had a drive started, the turnover would kill it. You know, every time we started a drive with a comeback, it would kill that drive. You know, so for the most part, man, we did what we had to do at home. Cleveland doing what they need to do at home. We getting ready to go back home for Game 5. You know, we just got a whole court. You know, until we come back for Game 6 in Cleveland. You know, we're definitely going to have, in order for us to win this series, I'm not going to say we got to win a game at Cleveland because we can win Game 5 back at home. Lose Game 6 and go back home and close it out in 7. But, you know, I don't want us going out like that. I want to come back and win Game 6 in Cleveland and close it out. See, you know it's a bad night when Tobias can't buy a bucket.
He's letting the official know about it coming down the floor.
Yeah, let them know. And we need to talk about this shit after the game. Complain like how they complain. Yeah, they opening up the floodgates. Down 20-19. 19.
Points for Mitchell. A complete explosion as Thompson glides in.
That's the first time, Grant, where Evan Mobley has lost track. He's just roving around. That time as Thompson active on the baseline finds the open space. Oh, Thompson, that was not an easy finish there with that left hand. You're right.
Allen, shovel, Mitchell again.
Yeah, man, it's like they hitting everything that they throw up now. You know, but at the end of the day, man, we are going back home. We took care of business at home. Cleveland came back to Cleveland, did what they needed to do. They protected their home court. We're fighting against the referees and Cleveland tonight. You know what? I'm gonna pretty much say it. Both games in Cleveland, we were fighting against the rest. And look, Tobias can't even buy a shot.
What a second half here. Donovan Mitchell.
Yeah, it was a tale of two halves.
Change of direction there. Create a little bit of separation with the step back.
It's okay. It's okay. We'll be okay. We will regroup for Game 5.
Second half of his performance. I mean, I've seen a lot of playoff games. I don't know if I've seen a half like this from Donovan Mitchell.
Yeah, it's all good. You know, you have games like this, man, you know, but I hope they talk about this during the halftime. I mean, during the shows, you know, how the discrepancy from the free throw, from the foul calls, the discrepancy from the calls from Detroit and Cleveland. You know, and I don't know the stats yet, but I'm going to look up at the stats and we'll talk about that in the next time that, you know, we do the next game. You know, it's a double side. It's double sided as far as the free throw advantage, I should say. You know, it's like they turn the blind eye when it's our turn to get these calls.
19 points for Cade. Harris open look, comes up short. Rebound Thompson. 12 to shoot now for Cunningham off the screen. Step back, couple of pumps. Schroeder's right there. 5 to shoot. LeVert triple.
I like the game of LeVert. LeVert really impressed me with tonight's game. It's just unfortunate it had to come in a loss. But we may have to change the lineup. Well, I'm not even going to say change the lineup, but I would like to see LeVert with more minutes because he definitely deserved it.
And Allen missed the slam. Shot clock reset now to 14. 10
Down 17.
Schroeder hits the deck. Mitchell keeps the dribble alive. Oh, that's way deep. Long rebound, saved by Mobley into the hands of Cunningham. Bounce it for Harris on the attack. Harris over the top. Couldn't finish.
Yeah, see, and Tobias is just missing easy buttons. It's been a hell of a night tonight.
Plays where you appreciate the effort from Mobley on the save, but you are really just giving an advantage play there for Detroit.
Mitchell is
wow. You know what I mean? See calls like that, man. We could not get those type of calls tonight. You know that Cleveland is getting. You know, so it's been a tale of two sides when it comes to these calls that Cleveland has been getting tonight. But you know, best believe when we go back home, these calls we're gonna have to see these same calls. K and company is gonna have to force the refs to make these same calls, you know, that they're making here in Cleveland. And we're gonna have to talk about that tonight. You know, I mean, the coach and the players should talk about that in the after game interviews. You know, because it's just ridiculous. You know, it's been a lopsided game in the calls. You know, and yet still, you know, and I'm not giving nothing away from Cleveland offense. They hit a lot of shots tonight. You know, but we turned the ball over a lot. You know, we gave them a lot of points off of turnovers. So pretty much that's been the difference. You know, but we would still be in the game if it wasn't for a lot of the calls that the refs are calling. You know, that last game, you know, it wasn't that as much. It was a lot in the first half, but that second half they allowed the guys to play. But this half, it's Cleveland all the way. You know, they're turning a blind eye when it comes to you know, for them to blow in that whistle on Detroit. You know, but it's all good. You know, this is what home court is for. That's why we're the number 1 seed. We have home court advantage. You know, Cleveland did what they needed to do at home. We took care of business. Our first 2 games at home, they did the exact same. So now we're going back home. So we just need to stop the bleeding, come back with game 5 with a W, and close it out in game 6 in Cleveland. You know, close it out, and that's how we're going to do it. We're going to close it out in front of the Cleveland fans. You know, and that's it. You know, we're going to close it out like that, you know, because at the end of the day, man, we were right there in both of these games at Cleveland. We shot ourselves in the foot with these turnovers. You know, Cade, man, and I talked about this in the Orlando series, you know, the turnovers that he was having, just careless turnovers at that. You know, so we have to correct that. You know, coach normally does a good job after a loss. You know, we're talking to the guys and getting the guys back during the next game. But, you know, tonight we were playing against the referee. So it is what it is. We're back at home. We need to regroup. We will regroup, come out with a better game in game 5. You know, so, you know, for this game, you know, what this game has showed me, man, your boy LeVert, he needs to play more minutes in his next game 5. He had a hell of a game. You know, if we can combine the 3 together and come together with a defensive game, you know, because we cannot continue to force things down to Durham, man. He's having a bad series. This series, hopefully it'll open up for him in the next series, you know, or the next 2 upcoming games. You know, so but you know, Cleveland did what they needed to do. They came home, won their 2 games. Now they're getting ready to go back to Detroit. You know, so here we go.
Round partner of the NBA. Cade Cunningham, 7 of 16 tonight, just 19 points so far against this Cavs defense.
Well, no, it's been a journey.
Yeah, they're doubling down on him.
The defense,
you know, and he's been carefully turning the ball over when he's trying to pass the ball off of being doubled down. That's 2 right there that they're showing. Here's another one.
Defense, just make Cunningham work. Try to wear him down. He's been so good in these postseason, probably his least impactful game in this postseason this year.
19 points, 4 rebounds, 6 assists, 3 fouls, 39 minutes for Cunningham.
Connor to go said we still can win tonight. Maybe. I think it may be over, Connor. I don't know. You may be a little ahead of me, so I don't know if we don't came back. But CC Motion 1998 said, "I swear, fam, Adam Silver has ruined the NBA. Alien looking. Hey, look, man, it's horrible, but hopefully they can get this shit together in Game 5. Because they definitely turned a blind eye, like you said." Connor to go said 94 to 109. Yeah, it's pretty much. I'm at 92, 109. So I don't think Cleveland would break down. I don't even think the refs would even allow us to get back into the game. So for the most part, man,
and the great thing about Tracy was
we're going to need to regroup, go back home.
You ever see Jordan?
Coach is going to need to, go over a few things about these turnovers, man, because K has been having a lot of careless turnovers, off of being doubled. Even on in Game 3, he had 3 of them on the out of bounds play. Back to trip 3 in a row, I should say. CC Motion said it is so obvious they stole this game for sure. Sports betting probably too. Oh, and that has a lot to do with a lot. A lot of this stuff. Cavs, turnover on Cavs.
Crowd has been on their feet for the majority of this second half. Cavaliers on the brink.
Yeah, man. And for the most part, man, a lot of these, they're trying to stretch a lot of these games out to 7 games. I know they did that for the round 1.
Poked around, Jenkins claims. Satzer is in the game. He'll let it fly. He'll knock it down.
He's been sitting over there a long time.
Yeah, 97, 109 Cleveland. 2 minutes left. So I'm a little bit behind you guys.
They used to say that, and then you didn't believe it.
I didn't buy it.
Mitchell too strong there.
I was like, man, go in the game and make a shot. Come on. And then I got here, and I was like, man, they were kids. That's not easy.
Sasser bounce it. Paul Reed.
I like Reed too, man. Reed got some good play. He has potential.
Seconds to play. He'll get rid of it. And it's Harden with 24 and 11.
So what are you guys thinking about that OKC LA game? Luka is coming back tonight, right, Connor?
Off the heel to Reed. We got for Detroit.
I still think OKC is going to close it out with Luka being back.
We've got the NBA Showtime presented by
Another turnover, horrible. And that's the tail of the talk of the tail of the. Pretty much that sums it up with tonight's game. These turnovers. Okay, so he's in there tonight. So give me your thoughts on tonight's game, man. What do you think? Do you think LA will win the game? Okay. Hopefully LA can get a W, and stretch it out, at least for one more game.
38 of them coming in the second half as Porter throws it away and Reed with the cookies and milk.
I like Reed.
So for Detroit, they've got it to 10 with just under a minute to play.
Oh, my goodness.
They're going to force maybe another turnover? No, it's going to be out of bounds.
Yeah, it's too late.
I mean, this is important because
I'm watching the kind of, we're only down by 10, but, for the most part.
Cleveland just kind of sleepwalking their way to the end here. A lazy pass from
Yeah, that's all that is.
Atkinson going to fire up the troops here.
But yeah, you guys give me your thoughts on Luka coming back tonight. CC Motion said Luka coming back is dope. They're going to lose by 20 instead of 30 this time. Hey, I agree. I think it's too late. Luka should have came back in the beginning of the series. And his minutes tonight is going to be limited. He's probably not going to come out there and play big minutes like everybody is thinking. So Connor the Ghost said we can make a comeback. They can. Anything is possible. I think LA wins tonight. They're in LA tonight, right? So, especially if they're in LA, they definitely have a chance to win tonight. They'll probably get a lot of calls that Cleveland was getting at home tonight. Yeah, so and that's going to be the key, depending on his minutes. And normally when you're coming back off an injury, okay, so yeah, they'll probably get a lot of calls tonight at home. With Luka being back, hopefully he attacks that basket, but it just depending on how many minutes they have him playing tonight. Because normally when players are coming off of injuries, but I don't know how that is from the regular season to the playoffs. Normally they're playing on limited minutes.
Games apiece. It just felt like Detroit.
But yeah, hopefully comes back. It's going to be a good one. CC Motion said LA is going to have 60 free throws. Man,
it just shows you again how quickly.
Yeah, in order to get that win.
Time and time again, and this Cleveland team, they gained some confidence, I think, coming back home cooking, which they.
No, here we go. Another turnover.
And Sasser with an easy left.
Wait, they're going to call timeout again.
An 8-point lead.
Absolutely.
49 seconds left. Damn, the pitchers are coming back tonight.
13-2. Extended.
Hey, Carter overtime. You a little bit ahead of me. So right now on my end is 101-109. Hopefully we can force it to overtime.
Thoroughly dominated this second half.
Yep, that's where I'm at. 108-109. Well, okay, I'm at 101-109.
Looked like they were putting them away pretty quickly.
Well, and it's a nightmare to have to put these guys back in the game. You think, all right, let's get them.
So yeah, man, hopefully be a good game. I don't think I'm a little tired. I definitely got to work tomorrow. I've been up since this morning. I don't think I'm doing that OKC LA game tonight. I'm gonna watch it though. I want to thank everybody for their comments, everybody who interact, kind of the GOAT, always a present guy over here on the channel, always comment and love your comments, man. You have to come in here and do the game with me one day.
Playoffs and we want to close the
I want to thank CC Motion for the comments and the subscription.
Marcus Sasser hasn't played. He comes in, makes it free to defend.
Yeah, but yeah, Connor, man, I'm glad we took care of business at home. I'm glad it didn't start off like how that Orlando series started off, because if we wouldn't have took care of business at home, imagine coming to Cleveland, with the type of calls that they were calling tonight. So look, we're getting ready to go back home, man. We're going to have to regroup, take care of business, and come back to Cleveland and try this shit all over again in game 6.
No timeouts, got to get it in, and he does for Merrill. Nearly threw it away. Now Mitchell trying to circle around, and Mitchell takes it all the way.
Didn't get it.
40 seconds remaining here in game 4. Holland had it stripped by Schroeder, skipped up by
Yeah, and I pretty much do it right there. But I'm a UAW member. Yep.
That was a heck of an effort from Evan Mobley. If that was a run for Detroit, certainly.
Yep, I'm a UAW worker.
But Mobley just wanted it more than everybody else on the floor.
Yep. Work for the big three.
With the putback dunk, and now you've got Donovan Mitchell.
Yeah, but yeah, man, I work a full-time job. I do this in my free time.
He currently has 38.
Who my GOAT boxer? CC Motion. You gonna get to know me. My favorite boxer of all time, and my uncle. I come from a family of fighters. I'm an ex-fighter. I played 4 sports in high school: football, basketball, baseball, and I also box. But the great late Keith Lee. He was he trained James Lights Out Tony, one of my favorite boxer of all time. I don't know if you're familiar with him, but if you're a boxing fan, you definitely know who he is.
Sleepy Floyd now with company at the top of that list. I blame that on Rob.
Okay, so we're getting ready on my end. We're getting ready to close it up. It's 103-112, 18 seconds left. Pretty much this game is over with. But yeah, man, that's who my favorite boxer is, James Lights Out Tony, man. I definitely got to bring him on the show soon and do an interview. But go if you're not familiar with him, go look at some of his fights, man. Some of his early fights too. You'll see my uncle back there. Okay, 14 seconds left. Another foul call. So look, this LA game is getting ready to start up. Like I said, I know I'm not going to do that game. I'm a little tired. I got to work tomorrow, so I got to get myself prepared. I am going to watch the game, but I'm tired. We've been on here for 2 hours and 26 minutes. But yes, before we go off, I want to thank everybody who hit that subscribe button and continue to hit that subscription. Your boy is closing down on 1,000 subscribers. I got to be there at 3:00 in the afternoon. CC Motion said James Toney was probably back then fire. Yes, he was one of the best. He went from middleweight all the way up to heavyweight. I believe a 4-time world, at the 5-time world champion. And don't get me wrong, I've been sipping a little bit, but yes, one of my favorite boxer of all time. He did it offensively, defensively, didn't run from no fights, fought everybody. Okay, so the Cavaliers has tied the series up. The game is over with. Cleveland did their thing. They did what they were supposed to do at home, and closed it out, So I'm not mad at them. They made it a series. So we got to go back home and do what we need to do. Yeah, but man, James Toney was a beast back in his time. So CC Motion, is that the year you was born in, 1998? But yeah, go check some of his highlights out, man. Google him and look at him, man. Hey, beast. If you a boxing fan, you should know who James Lights Out Toney was. But look, man, I want to thank everybody who came on to the show. I want to thank everybody for their comments. I want to thank CC Motion. He's a new subscriber to the channel. Hopefully we'll be seeing and talking more with CC Motion. Who you got between Floyd and Manny this upcoming fight, fam? Floyd and Manny who? Pacquiao? Okay. But I think they already fought. Yeah, but look, I want to thank. Okay, so James, so about James. Yeah, man, that's my favorite all time. Definitely one of the. Listen, that's who Floyd got most of his defensive, moves from. Countering and doing things like that. From James. Watching a lot of James. He grew up in Michigan, so he was at the gym a lot. I saw a lot of Floyd down there at the gym with us. He was down there a lot. Came down there and got a lot of work from a lot of guys from our gym. Okay, I didn't know that. It's going to be the same thing it was in the first fight. If I'm not mistaken, I think they already fought, and Mayweather may have won that fight. I have to go look that up and do my research on that. But it should be a good fight. You got two Hall of Famers, facing off against each other. Man, but I want to see Tank fight, man. I want to see who gonna step in there with him next. I would love to see him fight. Either what's my boy name? Shakur Stevenson or your other boy, but I want to see some good fights this upcoming summer, man. And that's the thing about, the old school fighters versus these, fighters of today, like fighters like James Toney, man, he fought everybody. He didn't dodge nobody. He fought 2-3 times a year. These fighters, you may only see them once a year fighting. That's it, but I can't wait to see Earl fight. My boy Earl Spence, he's getting ready to fight, I believe next month. For a belt. So that's going to be interesting to see him coming home for that loss to Terrence Crawford. CC Motion said Tank versus Shakur Stevens would be a good fight. Him or Devin. Yes, I've been wanting to see that for the next 2 years. I hope that time has not passed itself up, because, a lot of these fighters, man, they'll dodge each other until one of the fighters has the upper hand or a fighter can't make the weight, and they know that, and then they'll take the fight. Things like that. Those are tactics that fighters lose, but that's the difference between fighters of the old and fighters of today. Fighters of today, they try to duck and dodge, and don't want to fight each other. And, now today they're friends with each other. Fighters of the old, they fought each other. They weren't friends with each other. But look, man, I'm going to go ahead and close out. I want to thank you, CC Motion, for your comments, man. I definitely expect to see you in the future. We definitely going to do a lot more talking on sports over here. We do all the Pistons, Lions games over here. And then we do all the fights too. So, it's been another one. I want to thank everybody who hit that subscribe button. Continue to share, and I want to thank everybody for their comments today. It goes a long ways with the comments and then definitely with the share. So please continue to share. And again, thanks for the comments you guys made today and for the subscriptions. Again, thank you, CC, for your comments and your subscription. This has been another one. It's your boy, Dame D. And hopefully the Lakers can pull a game out tonight. I'm getting ready to, get me something to drink, get something to eat, and then I'm going to watch that game, and then I'm going to close it out. It's still kind of early, 10:45. So, but yeah, man, look, hopefully everybody enjoyed the game. It was a tough loss for us, but, we'll rebound, and we got game 5 at the crib. It's another one. It's your boy, Dame D, and I am out. Peace.